Welcome to Shadows of Dawn.
And welcome to Shadows of Dawn. We are into the Shadowfell session number 6. Back here with Drea, Wilhelm, and Bex. So, anybody want to give a quick recap of what happened last time?
Wilhelm?
Sure.
Wilhelm.
We went to the library, eventually made our way down to the lower level. We found 2 life roots, and we fought an undead beholder.
That's right.
And several soldiers came out, and we killed them. Found
There
a
were
book.
zombies, though.
Yeah, they were all undead.
Yeah.
We made our way in and found a book, the book that we needed with the play in it. Took us a little bit, but not as long as our average. And we were able to figure out that shining a light source, which was the candle, onto the page, it revealed the word. Was it Harper's in the dark, or Harper's?
It was.
Anyway, there was a.
That was Harper's at Twilight.
At Twilight,
Harper's
right.
at
And
Twilight.
that opened another portal, which we decided to go ahead and jump on into. And that took us to another demi-plane.
That's correct.
Called Wisteria Vale.
And here you are.
We are now waiting at Wisteria Vale.
You are on this map here that I'm showing. I don't know if you can see the stream, but you can probably see the Discord if you look at the live Discord.
Live Discord.
And you should be able to see my little hand bouncing around, or my cursor.
Oh. So
Wisteria Vale.
Watch stream. Okay. Hey, look at that map.
Yep.
We got some map, guys.
So
at least we know where we're going now, huh?
There is a village.
You know how Drea always likes maps. I always like maps.
There is a village laying in front of you. Some nice, pleasant fields, trees, surrounded by quite a lush, thick forest, from what you can see. Looking behind you down the trail. The trail seems to taper off into woods, just a little bit further down, just a little off this map. You're kind of standing here at a crossroads. To your right, up this way, in this direction, there seems to be tents, which you would make out like a market. And you can also hear a lot of, commotion kind of coming from the market. Just market noise, nothing violent. Kind of down the other way, you can see these houses that are spread out. There is a larger kind of building here in the middle. And in the distance, you see people, some in a field working, some people moving around the roads. So, by the smell of everything is pleasant. You're like, wow, it's kind of nice to see things in color again, because the Shadowfell always had this little gray haze to it. Wisteria Vale is actually quite vibrant and kind of reminds you of, some of the nicer places in the valley, either like Velspar or Sarenshire, kind of in like mid-spring. The colors are really just popping, nice lush greens. Rangers can appreciate those things. Bex is usually a
question.
Sure.
Do I show
Are
my
we
ears
alive?
or no?
What's that?
Okay, do I show my ears or not?
That's a question to them.
I would say, Drea, let's just stay on caution.
All right,
Maybe you
so
keep covered until we find otherwise, but this is too good to be true for me. So I'm going to turn to both of them and say, let's be aware, but let's be open to being nice if we can. Kind of like
If we can.
let's be nice
Is
first.
this a personal internal test? It'd be
Yeah.
nice if we
Yeah.
can.
Right. Yeah, if we can, let's err on the side of nice and cordial. Let's see what we can find out and see what the rest of the group thinks.
all right, I'm good with that. I'll
All right.
cover my ears.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good with it.
Yeah, because I'm not sure this is for real. All right, so, you're waiting on us, DM?
I am. Where do you wish to head? To the right, kind
What
of
do you guys-
in the direction of the market,
Yeah,
or the road to the left that kind of meanders between buildings?
Let's kind of just maybe cruise by the market and kind of go to the west, around the west side, up towards that main building. Maybe that's like a gathering place or a tavern or something like that. Maybe we can head that way and just get an eye of things, and let's keep our heads
Sure
down
thing.
and get a lay of the land.
All right.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Not to mention, maybe we could ask around for this guy we're looking for.
Well, I want to see what we're facing first. I mean, who knows what this is? This could be, we could walk in and they could all start attacking us. 'cause
That's true.
We haven't had the best luck here so far, guys.
So, as you start making your way up along the trail towards the market, it's not a heavy market. If you've been to Fellhammer's market's, not huge, but it's pretty thick. Emdel's market, like during the fall festival, is crazy busy. Not during the festival, pretty spread out. Some tents here, some booths here. This one's what you would think is a village market. You're looking at this. This is not a town. It's more like a village. Maybe a little more dense than some of the villages that sit on the outskirts of like Emdel or Velspar. Those are probably half this size, if that. But this kind of reminds you a little bit of Sarenshire before it was actually a town, kind of when it was still seen as a larger village. As you approach, you can smell the wares of a small marketplace. As you are looking, you can see commerce taking place. There are people moving about. They appear to be a mixture of human. You do think you see an elf. Maybe a couple of half elves, half orcs, definitely gnome, halflings. Probably, you're guessing maybe 30 people are moving about in this market. It probably has, you're going to guess, maybe, I'm going to say 12 to 15 vendors of various sorts.
And everybody looks like they're just going about their daily business. And
Yeah, it looks...
They notice us? Do they see us? Do they react to us?
Well, if you kind of come close, some people look at you and they kind of smile, nod, in your direction, acknowledging you are there. They don't seem to stare with any great, detail, unless you maybe give them a reason to or something.
No. We're being very, quiet and calm.
Yeah. So looking about,
maybe...
you do see wares here, actually. There are not necessarily arms and armor, but there are like other general store goods that are here.
What about, can we sell the stuff that we got the very first time, like the club and great axe and dart and crossbow and javelin and all that stuff?
If you wish to give it a try, you can definitely give that a shot.
What do you guys think? We could have some gold then if we need to, buy drinks or buy information or whatever.
I've only got 4 gold right now, 15 silver. So
I only have 8 gold and 15 silver. So we'd like to sell all these things, AJ, if that's a vendor that would take any of this. Unless a dart. Do you need that dart, Fex?
Yeah, give me. I need some more darts. I actually dropped.
Okay, so I have 20 darts that you can have.
Take 'em.
And then I'll just run through this real quick in case either one of you think of something you want out of this. There's a club.
So real quickly, give me a persuasion check.
Ooh,
well, one of you can do it with advantage since,
Who's got the best?
not me, dude. I'm +0.
Let me see mine.
What's your persuasion, Fexy?
-1.
Yeah, me too. So that you're the best, Dry, with advantage.
The boobs of
No.
persuasion.
They're called orbs of beguilement.
That
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
Uh,
Come on,
I'm gonna
boobs.
I'm gonna fluff them up. Show a little bit
Get
of
some
cleavage.
booby loving going on right now.
Oh, we love it. We love it.
You do get advantage.
Oh, I rolled regular, but 17.
Okay, 17. Yeah, so you do find and manage to talk them into buying some weapons. Practical uses. Oh, well, I know it looks like a battle axe, but it can chop wood. And look, they're like, oh, you know, that kind of a thing. So, yeah, you can sell your weapons here. You'll get 50% of the player's handbook cost.
Okay.
Value.
So guys, club, crossbow, dart, ghost effects, the darts, 20 darts. Great club, javelin, leather light armor, mace, quarterstaff, sickle, sling, and spear.
No, you can sell all those. I'm gonna see
Okay.
if maybe we can. Yeah, that's fine. Do we have
Sounds
any
good.
arrows? Like for short
I
bow?
had no arrows on me
All right,
that we
I'm
found.
still good.
You notice the people here are quite pleasant and very courteous, nice. I mean, you're not really seeing a frumpy soul in sight. Everybody you're interacting with is like, oh, tell me more. In fact, a few of them ask you where you come from, recognizing you are new to the village.
I'm gonna be kind of coy with that answer, but I am gonna see if they can maybe give us some more information about the other buildings or where we are and what we have here. But I'll kind of just, we came from another area and we're just passing through looking for
Ah,
A friend of
a
ours.
person that we know, but we were hoping maybe we could find a tavern or a place to rest for a little while.
Well, Blossom's Rest, and they do point to this big building here. I'll put it in. I'll put a little blue dot on this building here, or a blue squiggle. My circles are not that great. They call that Blossom's Rest. It is a tavern in the center, owned by a man named Ulrich Hildorf and a female wood elf named Daphne.
A wood elf.
Old Rick. Hell yeah.
Hey, there's
My
a wood
peop-
elf girl. You got your
My
sister.
people.
You know her?
No.
Just teasing.
No.
They're all related. They must be related.
It's
Yeah,
like asking
like-
all Mexicans like if we know everybody.
That's
like,
specious.
Canadians.
You're so specious.
I know.
I know. All right, let's
Let's
sell the
kind of
wares
make
and
our
head
way
that
down.
way.
Yeah, I'll add up all this stuff and then but let's make our way over to the bar, I think.
Give me
Have us
a
drink.
perception check. Both of you who are doing the selling.
Okay.
Because y'all took it, I had nothing. Besides darts.
I got 25.
Oh. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm not very.
Try
good.
it.
I'm focusing now.
You
Count.
notice something a little interesting. You're not sure what it means, but it kind of feels a little off. As you're interacting with these people, trading with weapons and things like that, and coins and negotiating, you notice a faint clicking sound. Whenever it's like one of these people seem to touch a hard surface. Like, it's like
Is
Do
it
we
natural?
know about?
it doesn't, something about it feels a little off.
So I'll ask the rest of them. Do you hear that?
No,
I don't hear anything. What are you hearing?
they don't hear it.
It feels like there's a clicking, but it's not a natural. It doesn't have a natural pattern to it. It seems off.
Do we know about golems or automatons? Have we
No, you've
had those?
you've
in our-
had experience with constructs in the past.
constructs. Do we know if these are maybe constructs?
You looking at them, they do not appear to be anything but humanoids. Humanoids,
Oh.
Elves, humans.
I don't know. All right, let's make our way to the tavern and see if let's keep that in the back of our mind, and maybe we can do more perception checks as we meet more people and see if this is all what this is. But everybody seems to be nice so far.
Alrighty.
You know.
As you kind of make your way over to the tavern. Alrighty. Heading over to a nice looking tavern called Blossom's Rest. As you enter, the tavern here placed in the heart of a village, you see people inside sitting around tables, talking, where they just, maybe daily conversation that you would have. It's not too crowded. There's a small bar, behind which you can see a hill dwarf and a wood elf kind of moving about. One seems to be, wiping down glasses. The other one looks like they're looking over some kind of paper, like business or something, as they kind of look up as you walk in.
Oh, the hill dwarf says. Oh, welcome to Blossom's Rest. You've been new here in the village. I don't think I've seen your faces before. Pray tell, stranger, where do you come from?
I am Wilhelm from Emdal. I come from a different plane. If you are aware of different planes of existences, we come from a different plane.
I see. Sounds complicated, Daphne. What do you think?
Well, if he says he comes from a different plane, he comes from a different plane. It's all the same. I often wonder where the people from the traders in the market come from.
Never thought about that. No bother. Welcome, Wilhelm from Emdal. I'm Ulrich. This is the Blossom's Rest. Perhaps I can get you a little something to eat.
Well, we would
Oh,
be, yeah,
we
we
would
would
be
like to have
delighted.
some eat and drink, and I'd like to introduce my companions as well. You might recognize a wood elf of Drya Moonshadow, and this is our companion Vex.
Oh. Huh.
Got my
Hello. Hey. It's good to see the wood elf around here. There's not very many.
He's like, look at that. Another wood elf. Huh. Not quite as you, my lovely, but, wood elves, such striking features. Now, we have some robin's ale. We have a nice meat pie. It's they're actually warming as we speak. If that's good enough, I could get a little bit for each of you.
That sounds wonderful to me.
Sounds amazing.
Oh, well, have a seat anywhere.
As he kind of hustles to the back. Daphne looks like she's preparing the ale while he goes to deal with whatever the meat pie is. As you kind of look about, you're kind of looking at tables. As you look over the table, friendly villager just kind of like, hey, like, hi. They wave a hand, they smile at you. You're just kind of like, oh, this is friendly. This is like a whole lot different than the Shadowfell. Kind of nice. After a minute, she comes by, sets the drinks down. Ah, here you go. You have to tell me what you think. I made it myself. It's definitely special wood elf blend.
I will tentatively taste it.
Well, it's
I
actually
will take a big swig.
it's nice. In fact, it almost has like a strawberry mead kind of to it. very-
Lovely.
She's like, oh, good. It's like, see,
It's wonderful.
what else? They really appreciate it. They gotta love the nature meads. And she kind of like waving her finger, talking to no one necessarily, but just kind of out loud. And she kind of goes back, wiping her hands with a small towel. Ulrich kind of comes out with a couple of plates with these little bitty pies, got little forks on them.
He's like, here you go. So, what you in town for?
Well, we are actually looking for someone. We feel that we know someone that may or may not be here of their own free will, and we're trying to help them.
Really? Who might you be looking for? Small village. Maybe I can help.
we are looking for a person named Aaron Quill.
Quill? Oh, he won't be too hard to find. Yeah, every time Quill comes around, he usually visits in the evenings. You know, I make him perform for the audiences for his supper. He's really quite the good bard. Anyway, yeah, he's up at the manor house up north. Big old house. Won't be hard to miss.
Okay.
Sounds
And you've seen him recently?
Yeah, it has been a while. How long's it been, Daphne? Oh, she's like, at least a couple weeks. That's a little unusual. Yeah, usually unusual. Maybe it's got something to do with that new visitor he's got out hanging out. Yeah, it might be.
Oh,
He's
you
playing
had another
host.
visitor?
Yeah, it was I don't know what you call the things. It's round. It's got a bunch of eyes.
Oh God.
He basically, he said he was going to be an honored guest. Said nothing to worry about. Scary as it might look. Honored guest. I trust Quill.
interesting.
Quill knew that this round-eyed thing was coming.
Well, I'm not sure he knew it was coming. And he told all of us nothing to worry about. It's going to be an honored guest. So, we went with it.
Okay, so
Because Quill's a good
is-
guy.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you. We appreciate that. Are there any other shops, or are there any other landmarks or things that we should see while we're here before we make our way to the manor? Or can we go to the manor?
Sure. I mean, it's building just like everybody else. I mean,
Okay.
there's supposed to be like some kind of special reception he's got going on. And if no offense, but you guys look a little road traveled. we got
we are. We need to clean up.
we got some
Yeah, we
nice.
definitely need to clean up.
We actually have one of the best tailors here from all around. Silks and Souls. Yeah. It's Joseph
You
Lovett
do
and
stand
Henrietta
large.
Storm run Silks and Souls. They can make you some nice outfits.
Yeah, I
Sounds
thank you
good
for
to
the
me.
information. Let's see if we can make our way over to Silk and Souls after we finish up eating and drinking.
Yeah,
Thank them for their hospitality and the info.
of course.
So
I
what
would
is
love a
the
bath.
before we go though, what is the reception?
Oh, Quill said he was there was some kind of party he was gonna throw.
Party!
And when is Fex is awake now. When is that? Tonight?
I don't know. I think it's in a day or so. When's that, Daphne? Oh, well, let's see. It's this Tuesday. So, would that be tomorrow? I think it'd be tomorrow. Which reminds me, I need to go pick up those shoes.
We can do it for you. If we're gonna go over there, if you'd like, we can stop back by here on the way to the manor.
Oh, well, sure. I mean, yeah, just tell them they're going to send them with you. Silks and Souls is this building just to the east, marked in green.
Okay. Well then, yeah, we'll head over there and pick it up for her and meet the Silk and Souls people.
Sure.
I'd love to have a bath though.
Yeah. Well, we'll get a bath. Maybe we can ask them if we can have a bath after we get our clothes and bring back her shoes. Do they have a place for us to rent a bath or a room?
Sure.
Get cleaned up.
Yeah.
Good.
You can use one of the ones we have in the back. Not a problem.
That's great.
Okay. That would be great. Thank you.
Yeah. Of course.
Now,
Enjoy your meat
can I
pie.
have another mug of this strawberry mead deliciousness. Can
Yep.
I have another one?
Daphne will bring out and fill you up. And yeah, you kind of notice they didn't ask for any money. Nothing they asked for at all, really.
That's
So,
interesting.
I'm gonna pull out a gold piece and say, what do we owe you for the meal and the drinks?
Oh, well, whatever you feel like. You seem like nice folk.
What's a normal at home? Back home?
A normal back home. It kind of
Like,
depends
you know,
on the
pot
meal,
pie
but
and
let's see if we
For that,
go.
could you?
Well, I mean, like a gold piece would be like eating for the day. If you were like,
I'll give them a gold.
yeah, I mean, a gold piece is kind of like a quite a comfortable meal with tip, or actually a modest
Okay.
meal with a tip. Um, so gold's pretty good. It'd be pretty fair.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
A little bit more
I'll
than
give 'em-
normal with a good size tip. So, all right. Oh, thank you. Hey, look at that, Daphne. One whole gold piece. You don't see these too often. As he seems happy about it. Jolly, jolly guy. You eat your meat pies, nice, some kind of, minced meat. You're used to it. It's village fare. Pretty tasty though. It was nice and warm. It's hard to ask for more out in villages, but the aroma was actually pretty good too. Um,
Okay, guys, you all have 10 gold each and 1 silver each after selling everything. Got it, Fix?
Yep.
Okay.
On it.
And sorry. So yeah, let's go maybe make our way over to the shop.
Alrighty. Make your way over to Silks and Souls. As you go over, the little house is quite a nice little cottage. Kind of, you can see the sign out front. As you're walking in, somebody's walking out, and they hi, and they're carrying a package like a hat box or something.
I
As
hold
they
the
kind
door
of
for him.
walk, pleasantly, oh, thank you. They scoot out. As you move in, you can see a male human standing there with a measuring tape, and there is a tiefling, female tiefling, who basically has like one of those little pin cushions and is putting pins in the cushions, and seems to be moving some clothes back to a rack. Well, hey, I'm Joseph Lovett, Silks and Souls. It's Henrietta Storm. What can we do for you? You must be new in town. Haven't seen you here before.
Yes, we're in town. We just met Ulrich and Daphne at the Blossom's Rest. We're new here. We're looking for our friend Quill, who he said is up in the Manor Place, and we were looking for some appropriate attire to wear to the reception that we were told was coming up soon. That maybe we could find a way to see Quill or meet Quill and maybe
Ah,
at this reception. So
Quill's a great guy. Really good bard, too. Yeah, I mean, if you have an invitation, it shouldn't be an issue. I mean, your dress, however, no offense, stranger, we'd have to get you in something looking kind of nice.
well, we are looking for something like that, but we also maybe need somebody that can give us an invitation. Do you know where we can maybe procure that?
Well, as it so happens, I don't have a +1 myself. He kind of looks at Drya. He's like,
Okay.
I could use a +1. Henrietta, did you find a date yet? No, I just haven't had time.
Well,
He's like,
we'd
why?
both be honored to escort you if
Who's asking? And she kind of leans out. And who's got the higher charisma between Wilhelm and Fex?
Oh, jeez. Probably Fex.
Is it a
I'll
tie?
let him. I'm -1.
Yeah, I'm a -1 with 8 charisma, so
Oh, wow.
Are you an
Yeah,
8?
nine.
Is Fex an 8 charisma also?
That's a good question. I think I'm at a 9. Yeah,
Oh,
9.
Fex has his hair slightly parted.
there you go, Fex.
Hell yeah.
Make us look good, buddy.
She's like,
Try.
she's
I'm
like,
just eye candy. You're the talker.
I don't have a +1, but I could be persuaded. She kind of says, looking at Fex up and down. But we'll have to do something about those clothes.
Definitely. That's why we're here.
Oh, well, here. Have some seats. As they kind of like bring some seats. And they're starting, what are you thinking? And you kind of talk to you. And basically, they can make a set of fancy clothes. Um, it's in the, you can look up fancy clothes in the player's handbook. Just kind of see what they weigh or look it up on the add fancy clothes or whatever. Because you notice they don't seem to ask you for money or anything about cost.
So I asked them, how would you like us to pay for this? Or
Oh, any way you want. And
Any
she
way
with Beck she adds a sugar.
A wink.
oh, is it fine
Interesting.
clothes? Is that what it is?
Yeah, fine clothes.
Okay. Um,
So
so
sex
normally
town.
they're 15 GP, so I'll let's see how much money we have. We just made some. Now we're gonna lose it all.
I'll lose it all. Yep.
Well, they didn't tell you how much it costs. They didn't say anything actually.
All right, then I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna pull out 5 gold pieces and see what if
Okay.
they think that that's fair.
Oh, hey, thank you. Yeah. Well, let's go
Yeah.
ahead and just get a little extra. Let's get some shoes here too. Let's match.
Ooh.
Kind of.
So, do you know anything about Quill? Are you friends with him? Have you,
Well,
interacted with him, or
huh,
have
you
you
have to
seen him
talk-
lately? They said they haven't seen him in 2 weeks.
it has been a while. Henrietta says, ever since that creature that appeared a couple of weeks ago. Huh. I mean, Will's pretty secretive about his past. If you talk to everybody around the village, everybody likes Quill. He's private, very talented. But that thing, oh my God. I mean, he told everybody it was to be an honored guest and to treat it like an honored guest. I mean, yeah. I guess if Quill says it's okay, it's okay. I mean,
Have you seen it? This creature?
oh yeah. I mean, it floated in. I don't know, because it didn't have wings, so it just kind of hovered there. Oh yeah, strange thing. I mean, no little feet either. Just kind of hung in the air, with its eyeballs on these stalks, just kind of all looking around. Ugh, a little creepy.
Did you look at it? Did it look at you?
Oh yeah, I mean, we saw it. Everybody was nice.
You don't feel any different after you saw it go by?
Oh, I got the
People haven't
heebie-jeebies.
acted any
Does that count?
No, sir. We get those too, but nobody's been acting any different. Has Quill acted any different since it arrived?
Oh, I guess he's been busy playing host, and
Hmm.
hadn't come out to the tavern in a couple of weeks. No, I think I haven't. He didn't come here, but he does have nice clothes already. Maybe he didn't need a new pair, but they did send out the invitation.
Okay. And when is the party? Did you say?
Oh, it should be. Oh, goodness! Look at this. It's tonight. Oh my. Oh, well, I thought it was gonna be 2 days from now. Well, son of a gun. She shows you the invitation, and according to like a little calendar they have, it is indeed this evening. Well, it's a good thing you got
alright.
here when you did. Whew. We'll have to put a hurry on.
All right. We also need to pick up the shoes
For
for
Daphne.
Daphne,
Oh,
and
yes.
then we're gonna go if we can get our garments, our clothes, we're gonna go back and clean up before that, and I guess we'll go to the reception tonight. What Vex and Drya will meet you, and I don't know what I'll do, but I'll figure something out.
Well, I do have a friend who might need a +1 if you're interested in a little blind date.
Is she blind, or do I need to be blind?
Oh, honey,
guess it's-
neither. That's not how it works. It's
I
just
guess really doesn't matter.
you just haven't seen each other at the moment.
Okay,
She's quite
great.
pleasant, but she does like taller men, which
Okay.
isn't much of a problem for a gnome.
Okay. Well, then that's great. I will be honored to escort her, and we shall meet you here when you tell us the time to be here, and we'll be ready to go.
Oh, well, why
Look,
don't
it
you?
wasn't her.
Oh, well, let's finish you up in a dandy, and then it'll probably just take us a couple of hours to put ourselves together.
Okay. Sounds good.
So
And-
they kind of work, fix you up some nice clothes, a little loose fitting. They can kind of as long as you're wearing light armor, they can kind of adorn it. A little jacket over some light armor. If you're wearing anything heavier than light armor, you're gonna have to go without.
Okay, I'll take it off.
But
Can I wear my cape of Montebac?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
They can make that. They can make it fit with your cape.
Flint is off. And oh man, my AC is wicked bad. Okay. All right, travelers. No, I mean fine clothes. All right.
But
They mean no.
They finished making you some fine clothes. Very happy with the payment. Basically, she chatters just a little bit. You kind of get the feeling she's a little bit of a town gossiper, if you will, and knows a little bit about everything. She tells you, Quill hasn't really been around, which is a little bit unusual. But her theory is that, this many-eyed friend that, has shown up is probably taking a lot of its time. It's a house guest. I mean, if it eats as much as it has like eyes, I know that's not a rational assumption, but it might take a lot of food and just take a lot of attention. Who knows? He doesn't know about it. I mean, everybody was kind of concerned, but Quill wasn't concerned. So if Quill's not concerned, well, we're not going to be concerned. That's kind of her approach. Quill, they do tell you that Quill has often played music, which is enjoyable. And he has songs and stories that audiences, none of them ever seem to get bored with. And it's like, they love that one. It's their favorite. He plays it every single time. They give you the package, and you can take it back over for Daphne, who thanks you profusely as they are beginning to hustle and bustle, realizing that, it's tonight. It's not tomorrow. And so
I was going to tell them.
They're kind of, shuffling people out, and they're like, gotta get ready. It's tonight's the event. A couple of other customers seem to be like, oh, it is tonight. Oh, son of a gun. Gosh diggity. And they, slap their knees and walk out. It's like, it's kind of a couple hours go by where you can make your way over to the Silken Souls to pick up your dates.
Well, before we do that, while we're all getting ready, I want to talk to the companions and say we just need to be ready because Quill may be under I'm thinking this is a beholder from how they're describing it, and I don't know if they're being manipulated by it, but it sure sounds like Quill might be, because if he's been gone and not seeing them, because that sounds abnormal from what he's used to, and this is a new creature that showed up, we need to be ready for that. So let's keep our eyes and ears open and see what we can find out. But let's be careful with our interactions too, because we don't need to get zapped by a beholder again, right? Unless you really want to. I mean, you guys had fun last time with it, so
yeah. Just go get dressed.
So we're dressed, ready, going to pick up our dates.
Okay. As you go to pick up your dates, so they meet you, and they, let's see here, you make your way.
Are we going to be able to have our weapons anywhere, or
nobody said anything about it?
Okay.
I'm gonna stow my dagger, probably in a garter in my boot.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick a hand axe, back of my pants, and maybe a light hammer. I don't know where I can put a light hammer. Can't really, but.
Are we renting a room, right? So we'll pay them a couple of gold for that?
I'm gonna walk up there and see what they say with my stuff. I'm not gonna have it drawn. I guess I'll have my belt on my waist and my fine clothes. Just I don't know what to do. I don't want to go in this thing alone without any. Oh, can we rest?
Weapons.
Yeah, can we long rest before we go? I mean, I'm down some health points. Short rest.
Long rest.
Short rest for sure.
Did we have short? Okay, short rest then. Yeah.
All right.
Long rest, we're gonna miss it.
Yeah, short rest. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Fexy.
I used a couple of die. should be back.
Okay.
I'm back up.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna if you're permitting it, AJ, I'm gonna go wearing my weapons and see what happens. What do
Okay.
they say?
No, I mean, it's not a matter of me permitting. It's just kind of a
Well,
matter of
I'm
what
okay.
happens.
I'm just saying, yeah. Well, I'm just saying, are we? I'm wearing fine clothes.
Right.
I know have no AC, but does that allow me to put a belt or something
You,
on that?
you can
has my
always,
weapons?
yeah, I mean, you have a cloak too. You can always attempt to hide it.
Okay, well, I won't like
Hmm.
overtly attempt, but I'll kind of, keep my cloak in my hands on each side and kind of closed in towards my body so it would cover
Okay.
anything that's on my belt.
Sounds
Just
good.
keep everything stowed. Just
Definitely
so I
gonna
don't
wear
look.
the mantle though. The mantle I have with spell resistance. Definitely gonna put that
Got it.
on.
Fexy's just
Kind of.
brings his weapons with him in his hands. So.
His weapons are with him.
Yeah, and he can hide your darts, can't you, Fex? In your fancy pants.
Maybe.
All right, so yeah, we'll
Thanks,
pick up our
maybe.
dates and kind of head that way.
Alrighty. Making your way to. Let's see where we at.
Guys, I can cast spells. I'll keep a spell component with me.
I gotta find. Put the cylinders. No. Where did I put it? Oh, Shadowfell. Duh. There it is. Alrighty. Let's change our. Let me get the minis. And there's Dryad.
Pocket sand. Whew.
There. Let's see. Here is Vex.
Yeah.
And
I imagine my outfit, shirtless, but with the vest. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he's got
Trey Sheik.
he's yeah, party in the front and business in the back, man. Or party in the back and business in the front.
All right.
But he's bald. Aren't you bald, Fex? Or you got hair?
I got 3 strands of hair.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, so
Put
he's
it in a
totally
mullet
monk
shape.
style. Mullet.
let's see here. I have a party. I'm looking to see if I have a.
I'm like Asin with his 3 hairs.
Party or gala?
Oh shoot! What the fuck did I just do? There.
No. Vex is levitating. Alrighty. As you get to the manor house. Let's see here. Give me a quick description of the approach. Scroll. On the northern edge of the village, this manor house is biggest, most ornate building of the entire village. At least 2 stories tall and made of white stone that gleams as the light catches it. As you approach, you're not seeing any guards or anything outside, and your dates just kind of, seem to just cruise right to the front door and walk in. There seems to be a room kind of to the straight away. And once you kind of come in the door, I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Wilhelm, you have the amethyst dagger, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I have it with us. All right. Then I will open the door. Well, it's open, but yeah, we're going whenever you open. Would like to go in.
A large double door sits across from you, looking across the way. Fine double door, as they point, that's the ballroom. You can hear noise coming from the ballroom, the two double doors.
Okay. I'm guessing we're supposed to go into the ballroom, so we'll go for the ball to the
Alrighty.
ballroom.
Opening the large double doors.
They're about to pick cats. They're about to get some new house selections.
Inside, doors open to a dazzling, spacious room. Polished walls gleam in the light of hanging lamps shaped like celestial bodies. The ceiling is painted with constellations. On the east wall is a long stage with red velvet curtains closing off a backstage area. You can see a portrait of Errant Quill posing on a chase lounge that hangs on the north wall. Inside, you can see some of the villagers, faces you kind of recognize, and a large beholder that seems to be looming about. Somewhere near the middle of the room, moving about, you see Quill, as he seems to be interacting with other patrons.
I'm gonna turn to Feck. Is Dryad? Where's Dryad? You in here, Dryad?
Here. Here.
I'm gonna turn to them and say, let's just be very careful of the beholder and not piss him off. If he takes notice of us, let's back away and kind of regroup outside, maybe if we can, and figure out what we need to do. But let's maybe slowly make our way around the room and see if we can't intercept Quill and kind of talk to him and see what's going on here. But let's act like we're not going right at him. I don't know if we should be. I'm afraid that might piss off the beholder if we go.
Quick, act normal.
Yeah. Start acting normal.
I'm gonna have my date just
or-
introduce me to everybody.
Or don't act
Yeah,
normal.
so-
You know.
I'm gonna just kind of walk around. I want to look at that picture. You said there was a picture.
Yes, there's a large picture over here on the north
What is
wall.
North wall.
I'm looking at this performance going on here.
All right,
I'm
Feck's
sorry,
gonna
on the-
check out the band.
Sorry, is it north wall? South wall.
Is it south?
South
Oh, well, I don't want to go closer to the.
Initiative. No.
Yeah, I know. Say you said south wall where Dryad's going. All right.
South wall. Yeah.
All right,
South
I'm gonna
Hall.
gently make my way there, kind of side corner eye and the beholder, see how he's responding, and I'm gonna go over here.
He just kind of he's looking about
Maybe
the room.
sit at this table. And
The
kinda
eyes
look up.
eerily just the stalks eerily move about, just kind of watching the whole room as it floats there. No one seems to interact with him. Everybody, in fact, people kind of look at him and you'll see a little wave and a wry smile, like okay. But as you make your way to the picture, looking at the picture on the wall, let's see here. The image itself seems to be a bit distorted, as if someone has smeared paint on it before it dried. It's a picture of Quill apparently posing on a chase lounge.
Impressionistic style. That's interesting.
Can we investigate or can I I don't know if I want to detect magic in a room where there's a beholder right here. I guess you
No, I
probably
don't think we do.
Can we investigate that at all?
Well,
Dryad,
it
what's your
is up
investigation?
on the wall. It would be quite obvious to climb up on something.
Oh, really? It's up high?
Oh, yeah. If you kind of raise your cut line, you will notice that this is kind of a two-story room. There's a balcony up above.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Looks like Dracula. Okay.
Is there anywhere that we can get? I guess we can't. I gotta bring my cut line down where I can't see. Oh, yeah, we can't get up there anywhere.
Well, you probably get up there somehow, but
Well, but yeah, without being.
Oh, that'd be
Well,
noticed.
maybe I could start acting drunk and get up on the stool and dancing, and I could look at the portrait.
thought you weren't going
Oh,
to
we can
draw
walk-
attention.
Let's
Or we could walk out of the room. I could make you invisible, and you can walk around and look at stuff. How's that?
yeah, let's why don't we do this? Let's go back outside the room and let's just kind of stop and pause for a second. And I'll walk by Fex and kind of, hey buddy, come on, quit dancing. Let's go out here and talk in the hall for a second.
He's
We'll
having
kinda
fun.
just
Leave him alone. Poor Betsy.
Quietly, slowly but quietly, kind of make our way
Sure.
back out.
They're
There.
playing Freebird.
Freebird, of
Free
course. they are.
bird.
And then, yeah, maybe we can just pause right here for a second.
For station
Let's go over.
identification.
Yeah, let's go over here. All right, so guys, before we cast something, I don't know if a beholder. Do we know enough about the beholders that we fought or identified before? Can they detect if we're invisible or detect
They
if
have
we've
blind
done
sight?
some kind of magic on it?
Well, you know their central eye throws an anti-magic cone.
So if we walk in front of the magic eye, then
It will be quite
detected.
obvious.
So, okay, why don't we see if we can maybe investigate a little bit, guys, before we go back in there and go try to sneaky throw some magic
What-
and get caught? Because I don't
What are you
really don't want to
investigating
fight.
for?
I don't know. Let's see if we can find Quill, other than going in there and talking to him in front of, or more about him before we go in there and talk to him in front of a beholder.
You think that's not real Quill? You think it's a little fakey Quill, like a doppelganger?
Oh, I don't know. Is that what you think?
Well,
I
that's
thought
what
it
I'm
was
asking.
maybe him just under control of the beholder.
Beholder?
Yeah, I think he's charmed or something. Can't they charm? I don't remember enough about beholder.
Yeah, good question.
What do we know about beholders?
Let's see here. Why don't you? Let's see here. Give me an Arcana check.
Anybody got Arcana?
Well, you all have Arcana.
I mean,
I got a
better
20.
than mine. Ooh, Dryad coming through because I don't know anything about history
Hey, I got +6. Can I try it or just
Yeah.
only her?
or
No, you can.
Arcana. Weird.
Oh yeah. Oh, 22.
22.
There you go.
Ooh, Fexy burned me.
So you're pretty sure. Well, to put a long story short, your target number is a 30 or a 35.
Ooh.
However,
Yep.
you guys have faced a beholder before. At least some of you did.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Yep.
really, just kind of what you can remember from it. You know what it is. You know it's an aberration. But yeah, nothing extra.
Each of the
All
ice
right.
stocks has their own little talent, and
Yeah, we need to stay away from the front. I know that. So we want to attack from the sides if we have to, but let's not get into a fight with this thing because I just don't want to fight this thing right now.
do you think
um,
maybe it
Don't fight it.
again?
Well, but
Do you
if
think
it,
this
I'm
is a real
saying,
Quill?
I don't know. Can beholders? They can't make a doppelganger, right?
I don't know.
We don't know.
Only what you remember.
I don't know if they can, Dryas. So I'm saying that I think he's probably more charmed than a doppelganger. But if he's a doppelganger, we still got to find the real one, then, right?
Yeah, don't look the same. But okay,
Yeah.
let's
That's specious.
Yeah. Well, let's kind of just walk around and see if we can, without getting in trouble. Let's see if we can just kind of wander around and see if there's, anything to find out. Information we can gather before we go back in there, because we know whether the real or
What is
not real
what is
Quill
this? What is this voice of reason I'm hearing from this?
I know. I don't want to fight a
Nah.
beholder, man. Not without anybody else on our party missing. I don't know. It's up to you guys. If you want to go in there and confront Quill, then
So anyway, I started
No.
blasting.
it's up
let's
to you
just
guys.
go. Come on.
We're
Let's
gonna
just
go
do
talk
it.
to Quill.
No, let's just go investigate. See if we don't get
Okay.
in trouble
Okay.
for doing that.
So can we go up to this room that's right in front of us?
You can go anywhere you want.
Okay. So we're gonna go up here and see. I guess I'll look around. Is anybody out here, or is it just us?
No, nobody's out there. In fact, the
Okay.
doors behind you would close after you open.
Okay.
They just kind of.
Then, all right. I'm gonna click on that door to see if it's. I don't know. Drya, can you check it for traps? Maybe
Sure.
we haven't done that since we came in here. We don't know that this place is any friendly to us, or if it's.
No
22.
idea. The door does not appear to be trapped.
Okay. Well, then, is it locked? Can we try to open it?
Yeah, you can definitely try to open it. Would you like to open it?
Yes, please.
Alrighty. Yeah, go for it.
It's not giving me. Oh, there. Got it.
There you go. As the door opens, a lounge. Is warm. Smells of wood smoke. The furniture is plush and inviting. With chairs, couches arranged for conversation. On the west wall hangs a large painting of a forest. A fireplace crackles along the east. Above the mantel hangs a painting of two figures, one of whom has had her face scratched over with ink.
Oh.
Seems cool.
Okay. Well, then can we figure out that's next to Quill? I bet it's that one of the Harpers, you think, guys? Or wait, what about the one that put him here? Maybe he doesn't know why he's here. What's the story? Hang on. What did we know about? I gotta go back and look at that.
Give me a perception check.
Porta.
Yes.
Can
sir.
you do that with advantage, Drya?
No.
Oh, I just rolled a flat one.
Can I help her, or
No.
can she have advantage? Oh, never mind. How about a 21?
Nice.
That's 20, baby.
Well, Drya and Wilhelm, you examining the picture
Okay.
recognize that it depicts a younger Quill standing next to a second figure. Looking at some of the likenesses, you believe that the second figure is probably a younger Rylia Lyandon. It was the one who helped put him here.
Interesting. So he does remember.
So, yeah, he's mad at her. It looks like, or he's block her out, you know. And does this one look cloudy, like you said, or whatever?
No.
What'd you say? The other one? No, this one is normal.
Yes.
Okay.
The one in the other room looked distorted or cloudy.
Yeah. So this one looks clear, not
Yes.
distorted or cloudy.
That is correct.
Just painted over.
Well, he scratched her face out like he's, mad at her or something. Sounds like to me. Okay. Well, let's go.
Anything else in the room?
Yeah. Can we investigate the room?
Yeah,
Drya,
go
do
for
you
it.
need assistance?
Give me an investigation.
I'll assist you, Drya.
Ha. Hold on. Let me do it. Advantage.
Yeah, that's one assistant.
25.
Looking around the room, as you kind of look under cushions and books and behind things, you don't really find anything here that would give you any clue or indication of anything. Looks like a nice sitting room, but nothing seems to strike you as informative or out of place, other than the painting that obviously you've already kind of figured that one out.
All right. Well, then let's. What do you say we?
Go to the next one.
Yeah. Let's go back out, and maybe we can. Oh, door. Can I open the door again?
I don't know. Can you
There we
open
go.
the door?
All right. Let's go to. You want to try stairs first, or you want to try this little larder?
Try this one right here.
Okay, we'll try the little larder area there.
Okay.
Oh wait, never mind.
You gonna try to
Might
open
be
it,
the
door?
Might,
Right.
might be the kitchen.
Oh, is it the kitchen? Oh, well, let's. You want to wait?
Yeah, let's go upstairs.
All right.
It smells like a kitchen. I'll remember what it smells like. Damn prison.
Thanks.
Thanks for facts. All right,
You
so
did a
let's.
great job being a cook.
Can you check that door dryer right in front of us?
This one?
This one, yeah, right there.
Okay.
Want to just check it?
Sure.
Let's just get in the habit of checking everything before we go anywhere.
Make sure it's not trapped.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Ooh, 13. Pretty
You
sure it's
don't
trapped.
think it's trapped. You feel kind of unusual, too, in a manor house to trap doors, but you don't think it is.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe
Is it
I'm
locked?
being overly
It
cautious.
does not seem to be.
Okay, well, let me open it then.
Alrighty. Opening this door. A bedroom. Contains a double bed, spacious wardrobe, and a large painting of a rock. That's an ROC, very, very large bird. In flight hangs on the north wall.
Interesting.
Can we see anything else about the room?
That's all you see.
Investigation?
Yeah, go for it.
Investigation. Looking for like hidden compartments, things like that.
Okay.
Ooh, natural 20 again. 20.
Boom. Looking around, you notice the wardrobe is stuffed with formal and informal clothing. Not particularly odd, but if you look through it, it all seems to be normal.
Too normal.
Too normal.
All right.
All right.
Well, let's move our way down. You guys want to move down the hall? Check out these others. I'm not gonna fall for that. You want to just check them anyway, Dry.
All right. You're not gonna fall for that. I ain't gonna
Nope.
fall for that.
Ain't gonna fall
Alright.
for that. No.
23.
No can do.
Great.
Which one are you looking at?
23. This one over here.
Single or the
Hold on.
double?
Double.
All right, the double. Yeah. No, it does. Let me see. I was looking at the wrong number. Switch over there. Does not appear to be trapped. Does not appear to be alive.
Okay, then I'm gonna say open says me. There we go.
Alrighty.
All right.
Opening this door leads to these large wooden doors open to reveal a cozy library lit by warm candlelight. 2 walls of shelves stretch to the ceiling, a rolling ladder to help reach the higher books. In the center of the room is an armchair, desk. Books are piled haphazardly on it. Many of them are left open next to a bottle of ink and a quill. An imposing stone statue stands in the corner next to the door, silently watching. Actually, stands across the room, silently
careful.
watching.
Can we investigate the room without? Let's see if we can just gently look at stuff around the room without pissing this thing off, whatever it is.
Okay. Looking about the room, the desk,
I'll assist or...
the book's on the desk. There's not so much to assist if you're just kind of looking at the stuff that's like on the desk. Let's see. As you start to kind of read, you begin looking through the papers that are there. Quill, apparently, and it takes you 5 or 10 minutes as you're kind of like, it's interesting. This is nothing. Blah blah blah. Several things, pieces of information. I will paste these also into the Discord, but I will read them for you so that everybody gets a taste. First, Quill has been researching beholders particularly their ability to warp reality and bring to life things from their imagination. Kind of interesting.
Uh-oh.
Secondly,
Things-
Renicor. It's a name you're not familiar with. Dreamed itself into Wisteria Vale from the Underdark. Renicor must be the beholder's name, as it believes that the village and its residents are its own creations. The beholder's appearance has caused weird events to happen in Wisteria Vale, and these strange occurrences are becoming increasingly common. Speaking of those occurrences, what it notes is you guys have not been here for very long, but rain falling from a clear sky. Things like an incongruous smell or sound that just manifests out of nowhere, or an object suddenly becomes saturated with bright colors, or vice versa, an object can become dull and gray. Some of these are the notes that have been taken. Let's see.
And do we think that this is Quill that was been writing these because he was researching in this library?
Possibly. I mean,
Okay.
Renicor would not write about himself probably in the third
Well,
person.
yeah, right.
The other notes, Quill seems to think that if he can get close enough to Renicor, he can charm the beholder into revealing information on how to escape Wisteria Vale. Or
Oh.
perhaps manipulate the beholder's reality warping magic to create an exit from the demiplane. And one of the last notes that Quill has made was about his fear that Renicor suspects he is up to something. The ink is smeared here as if he had been interrupted in the middle of writing it.
Oh, he's hooked. Sorry.
There you go. Pasted those
Sorry.
into Discord so you have those notes.
He's beguiled or whatever they do to him. Do we see anything in this library about beholders?
Why do you think
Any
he's
books?
beguiled?
Yeah, so Renicor found out about him and zapped him. But do we see any books around that he was referencing about beholders so we can find out more, or do we?
Only, some of the notes there that talk about beholders and their nature, not so much about any particular abilities. You kind of learn. Let's see here. Click this. Known as eye tyrants, some of the most notorious inhabitants of the Underdark. Few creatures in the multiverse are loathed and feared as these maniacal horrors. He only talks about their ability to warp magic, kind of something unnatural about them that does warp magic. There's several references and notes, clippings he's got from different poems, stories, kind of like if you were doing research back in a thing, you'd be pulling from like short stories and poems and things like that to try to figure out what something was. So a lot of references to kind of old literature. It's not necessarily like a monster schematic.
Okay, so old writings about him, but not really anything that's going to give us a better insight than what we already know.
Right. It's not like a monster codex like adventurers keep. It's kind of like when you were first starting and trying to figure things out, you harken back to fairy tales, stories, fables, things like that. You know that they are paranoid, narcissistic, have megalomaniacal tendencies, things like that. All of these are little things that he's kind of gotten clipped and noted.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, if there's nothing else, then warily keeping an eye on the guy, I'm just gonna leave everything where it is and kind of step back out of the room.
Okay.
On the statue, you mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna just leave everything as it is, because I don't know if that's like if he put that there to keep his stuff safe, or if the beholder did it afterwards. But I don't want to fight anybody right now. I just want to be stealthy until we can figure this out.
It looks like he wants to. Oh, I'm stuck. Like this door.
I trapped myself. No.
Now, Dryad wants to fight him though.
No, the beholder. No,
Shift,
I've had enough.
Teleport.
left shift,
I'm doing it.
teleport.
Or open the door. One of the two.
Yeah. All right.
Trying to.
How do you teleport again?
Left shift. Left shift, left click.
and left click on your mini, and then it'll kind of go white around the ring, and you'll see it kind of hovering, and then wherever you move your
hell
cursor,
yeah.
then you can
Oh shit! Well, don't do what I
click,
just did.
and it'll put you. Oh, you went down somewhere. Oh, he's disappeared.
I'll come back. I got it. Since
You want to check that door too, Dry?
She did by opening it.
Oh, okay.
She's like,
There
sure.
we go.
Click. Alrighty. Let's see here. There we go. The furnishings of this the furnishings and ornate decorations make it clear that this is Quill's bedroom. A large 4-poster bed draped in blue velvet occupies this room. Next to it is a dark wooden wardrobe. There's also a table with a leather-bound journal sitting next to a vase of freshly picked flowers. Set in the east wall, of course, is another door.
Well, take a look at the journal.
Alrighty. Flipping over the journal. A lot of notes are just kind of daily writings, but you learn a few things. After spending about 10 minutes flipping through this journal. Let's see. Journal. Here we go. Oops. Alrighty. Back over here. First, Quill used to write frequently during the first few months of his captivity, with entries becoming more sporadic until the arrival of Renacor. Quill believes a year has passed in Wisteria Vale, when it has really been 3 years, kind of as you judge time. You become kind of aware. Quill probably is not aware to that time dilation. Quill knows that somehow he can't be harmed in Wisteria Vale unless he gives his consent. Fourth, Quill believes that the Harpers were lying when they said they were going to find a way to cure him, and he is worried that the Harpers are just biding their time until they can kill him. And lastly, he notes that the Beholder might be his key to escaping Wisteria Vale. There you go. Put the journal notes in there for you.
If we can make him believe it, we can let him know that they didn't.
We have the cure.
Yeah, they didn't just leave him. All right. Let's. Can we go out? Did we see anything else in this room? Did we check that little bathroom? We need to see if there's
You did
nothing
not.
else in here.
You can check the potty, but I'm good.
Okay. All right. Then let's go.
I think we know enough what we need to do to talk to Quill. I think maybe I should talk to him
Yep.
and dance with him. Do you really want to go on the balcony where everybody can see you?
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Is I want to see what we can see from up here. Can
All right,
we
I'm
see
sure right here.
better from a good vantage from up here and see what's going on down below us?
Everybody
If there's anything
seems to be
strange.
moving about, enjoying the party.
Okay.
You
Nobody
kind of-
seems to be curious or anything about us. All right, let's check those other rooms just to be safe. I want to say maybe think
Privy?
Let's hit the door.
Um,
Yeah, let's make sure.
this one. There's one here and then the one downstairs. Is that a privy? Oh, that's a privy. Never mind.
Is it?
Oh, is it?
Is it? Let's see.
What is that?
Chamber pot.
A guest
What's that?
bathroom. Seems unremarkable. However, looking about the room, Drya, give me a quick perception check. Or Wilhelm, whoever's standing there at the door. Wilhelm, you're at the door.
Okay. Perception check. Oh, that was bad. 5. I'll stand aside.
You want me to try?
Next, somebody got to be more perceptive than I am.
27.
You can't assist with that, I guess.
Uh,
But 27.
27. Drya peeks in. You notice there seems to be a loose tile on the ceiling.
Oh.
Bexy
You
boy,
want-
can you go up there and check it out? As you climb walls.
Is it acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics.
Or is it something else? Athletics? I'm plus 17.
You're plus
Anybody else?
17? I am plus 6.
Okay.
Go for it.
And I guess I will go in there and try to
Okay. Not a problem.
see if I can't.
Your 17
Like-
automatically is high enough.
Okay.
As you
Then
crawl up
I'll-
into this space, you notice it is a crawl space. You can see the crawl space that works its way through the ceiling. You highly suspect, and just by crawling a little ways, notice that it connects to each room on the upper floor, each with their own panel connecting from the ceiling.
Interessante.
Interesting.
So all
Oh,
rooms
okay.
on the upper floor are connected via a crawl space.
All right, we'll have to keep that in mind, guys, in case we need to run away. Run here, come into this this bathroom, shut the door, and climb up into the crawl space if we have to. All right. So that's everything. We don't see anything else in this open area. Do we need to investigate this open area for anything? Any more secret doors or
You can if you wish.
Dry? You wanna? I'll assist if you want.
Sure, which one do you want to look at?
I just maybe this kind of general area. Maybe just kind of cruise the. I don't know.
Containers, the art.
I didn't expect, like a wall, like a sconce on the wall we can turn or something. Maybe something will stand out.
Oh,
There's
looking for
something
secret
else.
passages and stuff. Gotcha.
Yeah, we've got a crawl space that we didn't know
Are
about.
you gonna help me?
Yes, I'm gonna assist you.
Advantage? All right,
Yes.
that's fine. It was horrible. 12.
No, does not seem to have any secret doors here. Not at least not in this open area.
Okay.
Good.
Then let's maybe head down and check out that. I guess we can. Vex, you want a snack? We'll get you. We'll stop by the kitchen. I know you're probably starving, buddy. And then we can go down and see the other room. There's another room down there. Uh oh. I'm lost. Stuck. There we go. Okay. I guess just let's. Is there? I gotta turn around. See if there's a door there. Yeah, there is. Where you guys going?
I don't know where you want us to.
Well, let's check out these other 2 rooms before we go. Looks like a banquet. You want to? Oh, there's a person in there. You want to go in the banquet room first?
You.
Let's try this. I saw a person in there. I'm trying to avoid people right now.
You see the person? Oh, I see the person.
Alright.
Oh, well, I was
Ooh.
turned the other direction with my camera, and I saw a.
As you open this room, inside here, this room is dimly lit by a golden candelabra resting atop a rectangular dining table that has a silver place setting at the head of it. On the east wall hangs a large painting of an opulent banquet.
An opulent banquet.
Banquet.
Okay.
Banquet.
So can we investigate this room? I'll assist you, try.
I'm sure.
Okay. Roll high, roll high. 7.
All right. Nothing seems to be, hidden under the table, the chairs, or anything like that. You do believe the silver place setting is probably quite expensive. worth about 750 gold. You imagine that?
Sorry.
Well, keep that in mind in case we have a chance to steal anything from here. But is this bank? You said the picture. Can we learn? I mean, is it like the other one? Is it clear or is it?
It seems to be clear.
And we don't see anything special about it. It's just a picture of people eating.
I don't know. I mean, it's an opulent banquet. The dining table, as you kind of look around, seats about 6 people. The chairs that accompanies the silver place setting is the only one that shows any regular signs of use. The banquet picture, in and of itself, shows lots of food, very similar to this. It's kind of it's a picture of a banquet of food.
Okay.
I mean, you can give me a perception, or I don't know. What do you want to do with it?
No, I just wanted to see if there was anything different about it because you said there's only been one that's been
What do you mean? Anything different?
cloudy.
Oh.
Or you
No,
said
no,
it was
yeah.
distorted?
The picture looks clear. It does not look cloudy.
Okay. All right. Let's check out this little room over here. What do you think? Right?
Sure.
Is there a door there? Oh, yeah.
You want to look in the alcove?
Yeah, there's a door here. There's a little room.
Oh, gotcha. Come on, Dexters.
Oh,
Did you
crap.
finish eating?
I'm outside.
No, you're not.
Yeah, needing
I'm
anything.
lost. Hey, AJ,
Yeah.
I'm in Netherlands somewhere. I can't even find.
You're in the middle of the wall to me.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't get me. I can't grab
alright.
me or lift me.
I see. That's funny.
Yeah, I
Oh.
see him too.
Your ass is sticking
What
out, buddy.
are you doing?
There you go.
There we go. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Looks like it leads to the outside.
This?
This storage purpose?
I was talking about in this little storage room.
Oh, that one. Oh,
Here.
Alrighty.
Maybe we can look in there.
As you
Investigation.
look in here, this cluttered space seems to hold various storage supplies, cleaning supplies, spare silverware, cooking utensils, some food, general household goods.
Dry, can you see if maybe there's a loose tile again? What'd you do? Investigate? I'll assist you.
I already did 28. You did assist me. Thank you.
Looking around, as you've come across a satchel. The satchel is basically empty except for a small packet. This packet is sealed, inside of which is a dust. A small gathering of dust, as it is
Don't show it
saved
there.
for something.
A component. I'm telling you, that's a component pouch.
Yeah. Can we figure out what it is?
I don't know.
Or do we have to-
Do you have ways of figuring out what it is?
Arcana?
You can try Knowledge Arcana. Yeah.
What do I have on Arcana?
Oh, yes. I don't know shit.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I guess we can all try it. Get lucky, maybe.
I'll try.
Woohoo! 18.
18. You're pretty sure it's not a component for a spell. It is probably sealed like this, something special in and of itself. But as to what, take a short rest, identify, or just open it and see what it does.
Well, we've been doing that so far, guys. But I guess I'll put it in my pocket and take it with us, unless
Okay.
you guys want to snort it. Bex,
Sure.
you want to try it?
No.
Okay, buddy. Well, so we could go to the kitchen and see if there is a person there, or we can go back into the thing and see if we can't get to talk to Quill.
Let me see if I
But
can
I think he's
beguile Quill into a dance.
Charmed, yeah. And then you want to dance with him and see if you can find information
See if he
from
will
him.
walk out with me. Yeah,
Um,
so we can talk privately.
do you
With the
want?
orbs of beguilement.
Okay, yeah, maybe we can get him.
That,
up to
that
the
worked so
bedroom.
well
Ooh.
the first time.
Ooh, maybe you could get him up to his bedroom and we could stab him and we can get the hell out of here.
Again, well, see, that's the thing. It's only if he's
nothing can hurt him unless he wants it to happen. So he has to be a willing participant in order for us to use this dagger
Right.
on him. And
But
then
we need to let him know that he's not been left alone like he thinks, that we were sent to find him and help him escape. So we can
help
get
him to
away
go
from this
back.
beholder. Yeah.
Yeah, he can get away from the beholder and he can get out of this town. But the thing is,
But if
we need
he's
to convince him
charmed,
of that.
yeah. We've got to, he's going to be charmed. All right.
He might not be.
I think there's still something with that picture because that picture is different than the others, and it shows him laying on a lounge chair. But did we see a lounge chair in his master bedroom or the other bedrooms? Could we tell if that picture was like something we've seen in this?
It could have been one of the chairs in the study or that first room you were in.
Oh,
Could have been. It's hard to see because it was distorted.
yeah.
I mean,
still
because
think
that
there's
it had
something with
plush chairs and couches.
Do you want to go look at? There was a picture in that room, wasn't there?
There is.
You guys want to go look at that picture more?
Sure. Going back in, this lounge is warm. It smells of wood smoke. The furniture is plush and inviting. Chairs and couches arranged for conversation. On the wall hangs a large painting of a forest. The fireplace crackles on the east wall. Above the mantel hangs the painting of the two figures, one of whom has had her face scratched over with ink. But the other one is a large painting of a forest.
Well, if we're around them, I mean, there's nobody around. We can get up and kind of, really spend some time looking at this thing, don't you think, Drya and Vex?
Yeah.
I mean, we can't do it in the ballroom because we can't reach it, but maybe we can look at this and
Yeah.
it tells us something. I don't know.
What could it tell you?
We want to? Let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna. Hey, can you guys come in and we'll shut the door
Okay.
and I'm gonna pull a chair over and see if I can't get up closer to the picture and investigate it.
All right.
A little better.
All
Okay.
right.
Give me an investigation check.
Or well, Drya, will you investigate and I can assist, or can that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if Drya can figure anything else about it.
No, it's both of you, actually.
Ooh, rolled over.
Well,
18.
of us.
All right.
Yeah.
I need
Both
both
of you.
you and Wilhelm to roll me a d6, please.
A D6. Okay.
A d6.
Like a D6.
Vex. As they are investigating the painting, suddenly they disappear.
Oh,
What
fuck.
the fuck? No. I'm questioning myself. Should I follow? Should I not follow? What do they do? What do they do? What do they do? Did I see them? What they did? Like, right? I
Yeah.
saw them touch them.
You saw them go up, and basically they're checking out the painting as they, touch it, lift it up to kind of look around. They both go. Bloop.
Since I am the wise person here, I should follow. I'll try to touch the painting as well, best as I can. Investigate
Alrighty.
whatever I gotta do.
You likewise disappear.
Woo!
Alrighty.
Where do we go?
Now
Where
for
are we?
fun stuff. Vex, I need a d6, please.
Are we in another portal?
We're going.
A portal
Different
inside of a portal inside of a portal.
Inside a demi-plane, inside of another portal.
Yeah. Fantastic.
D6, D6.
Okay,
Where are you
test.
at? There you are. 4.
Ha ha. We're in 3 different places.
Alrighty. Okay. So, for one of you, I am going to need.
Dexterity saving throws.
Wilhelm, I'm going to need
Yes.
an initiative.
What the fuck?
Oh wait, that's not it. Where is it? There.
Oh no.
Wilhelm, you appear in a room. The room is small, but inside this room is you're trapped with one of the largest birds you have ever seen. This hostile bird squawks as you arrive in the room. It takes up so much of the room that the bird could not even take flight. The air is cold, fresh. In this space, the walls around you, the doors and ceiling are painted to resemble thick clouds. And let's see here. Let's put Wilhelm in this room. Alrighty. So. Alright, let me just check one thing real quick. Alright, just reading real quick. Roll. Alrighty. In a quick turn, the bird actually goes first before Wilhelm, as it tries to use its beak to bite you. Oh yeah, AC 30.
Yeah.
It deals, as soon as it tallies for me. Come on. Come on. It's like I can see the dice, but there we go. 41 points of damage.
Ow.
Ow, indeed. And it is your turn.
Mine? Okay. I'm gonna. And you said, what am I in the room in the picture? Or where am I in?
Click on your mini.
Did you post that? Click mini. Oh.
You're inside a room.
Oh.
The room itself has 3 doors and a painting on the back wall. However, it looks as though it is the back side of a painting. Next, I should put you here. You're standing in front of a door. That's where you appeared.
Okay, so I came out of. I'm at a door, not behind the picture.
Across the way, on the other side of the bird, is a picture, but it's like the back side of a picture.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and open this door behind me.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Let me check.
If I can.
I know, right? Let's see. As you try to open the door does not open.
All right.
At least I think. Hold on. Oh no, it is open. It does open.
Okay. Then I'll go through.
As you open the door, you suddenly disappear. I need you to roll me a d6.
Four.
Alrighty, a 4. Alright, Drya. And let's get away from this for 1 second.
Hit me.
And we are going to go
Like,
to
not literally, but
Drya,
yes.
Drya and Fex. You guys ended up in the same spot.
Okay.
Let's see here. Miraculously. Let's see here. Let's get Fex. Get Drya.
Did you need?
And I'm getting you.
All right.
And there you are. Thanks. When you guys appear, you suddenly appear in a small room. Inside this room, the doors of this small, or the walls of this small space, are made of stone. There is a slime that seems to cover, looks like a large painting on one side. But behind it, sitting on a chase lounge, blinking his eyes, is Errant Quill. He's holding a book as he blinks, kind of wiping his eyes, looking at you, like if he's believing what he's seeing.
Errant Quill, is that you?
Yes. Who are you?
We've been sent to rescue you.
Rescue? Well, that's wonderful. But who are you?
My name is Drya. I'm from the same plane you are from.
Really?
We've gotten lost in this plane, going through a portal looking for dragons, and it's only have some of my party with me. But
Dragons?
we're here to.
There are dragons in my manor?
No. How we got here? You want to know how we got here?
I'm going to guess you came through a painting.
Yes, but before that, we had to go through a portal. Went to a portal, went to Shadowfell. I'm from Glissondale.
Shadowfell? From Glissondale? Well, did the Harper send you to kill me?
No, again, they sent us to rescue you.
Rescue me? You mean?
Yes.
You can tell he's looking very cautious.
They put you in this plane.
Yes,
because
they
you have
put me here.
illness. Let me explain why. They wanted to save you. You have an illness that they could not cure on our plane. If they put you in this plane, it would keep you safe until such time as you are cut by a magical dagger. It has to pierce your skin to cure you of the ailment. And from that point, could potentially go back to our own realm.
He kind of studies you. You're going to need to make me a persuasion or a deception check, your choice.
Okay. Persuasion. They're both bad. Let's see. 7.
7. He's like,
Do you remember Rylia?
Okay.
Do you remember Rylia?
Yes. Riley put me here.
To save you. You had a disease, you were afflicted, that could not be cured
Of course.
in our realm. So to stabilize you, they put you in this demi-plane. Are you with me
Course.
so far?
I'm listening.
Okay. Till such time as they could find a cure. We went through a portal, got onto that plane, had to go through an immense amount of trouble to find the cure for your disease because we would also like to go back to our home world.
Yes.
So we met with Rylia. She gave me the cure. She told me how to apply it to you, but you have to be willing.
I have to be willing. What is the cure?
It is an amethyst dagger, and its magical properties are said to cure all ailments, and it has to pierce your skin.
You kind of see his face drop at that moment. All right, I'm going to skip over to Wilhelm. Wilhelm, as you jump quickly through the door. Wilhelm, you arrive in there we go. This room. Let's see. Inside this room, a small space. There is a banquet table covered with prepared dishes that look and smell delectable. There appears to be candied yams, cheese stuffed peppers, jerk frog legs, salted eggs, some kind of burgers, and some sort of veggie kebab. Everything smells delightful. There are 3 doors in this room, as well as what appears to be a painting turned around backwards.
Okay, so no initiative. That's a good start. Yet. All right, I'm gonna try to see if I can figure some logic out of this. So I came in this door. I'm not gonna go back out of it because I don't want it to go to the rock. But I don't know if these are gonna go the same way. So first, I'm just gonna go over here. Can I touch the painting? Does anything happen?
Let's see here. Yeah. As you touch the painting, you disappear. You appear here. Boop. Inside
Follow me.
the dining hall.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. So, the picture in the room takes me back into the room, it seems. I don't want to go to that. So, all right, I'm going to touch the picture.
All right. You touching the picture, and you disappear again. Let's see here.
See if it puts me in the...
Roll
space or
me a
random.
d6.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Answer that. Here we go. Let's see where I go this time. I got the 1.
A 1. Let's see here. Alrighty.
Oh, jeez.
I know. When the DM laughs.
Yeah, when he does that. Yeah, okay.
Alrighty. As you arrive into this room, within this space, the walls are depicted to paint a forest of trees and shrubbery. The floor is covered in a thin layer of dirt, and the ceiling painted to resemble a sky. As you step in, several women seem to step out of the painting, their hair writhing with snakes. It is initiative.
Balls.
Okay, here we go.
Why?
11. Jeez, I'm gonna get jacked again.
Let's see here. Really? Don't have one of those? No, gotta have one. Gotta have something. Come on.
Can I use my inspiration to reroll my initiative?
Negative. It's only for D20s. Oh, for initiative? Yeah, you can roll
Yeah.
for initiative.
No, I already rolled initiative, but
Yeah.
I can use heroic to re-roll it.
Yeah, because it's a D20. Any D20
Okay.
roll.
Then I want to redo that, just in case. 17.
Better.
Yeah, we'll see.
Or not.
Okay. Hang on a second. I just need to get the sound set there. Alrighty. Got Wilhelm. And Wilhelm, you go first. Fortunately.
Okay, then I am. Okay, let me think about this. Last one went through the door and I didn't roll. I was just in a picture, so I'm just gonna go through this door. I'm not even gonna mess with these chicks. Sorry, girls. Bye.
All right,
I was
roll
averting
me
my gaze
a
too, since They
D6.
were Medusas.
Yep.
All right. Come on, big money, no, or better money.
No whammies.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I'm sorry. 5.
Got a 5.
Did it not
Alrighty.
come across? Do I need to reboot or restart?
No, I got it. I just
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
looking.
I'm sorry. 5. Yeah, 5.
Alrighty. You come across. Boop.
Oh, Chingo.
You appear here.
Oh, great. Initiative again, I guess?
Well,
Or are we
we're on the same initiative. You still have your turn, but you have used an action to get through, or a free action, to
right?
get through the door,
Okay.
right? So you wouldn't be able to use another door at the moment.
Okay. All right. Okay. I can't use a door, but
You
can
still have an
I
action and a
tell-
bonus action.
Okay. So can I tell I'm in a different door? I'm standing in front of a different door, correct? Than I was the last time
I don't
in
know.
this room?
They all look the same.
Balls.
I just
Okay,
put you
so-
where you are. I can't give you hints.
And well, I'm trying to. I know how I was in the room the last time, but I'm asking.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if the. Okay. I am going to. So I can't use an action to open a door.
You can.
Okay. Then, and can I? Let's see. 5. Can I get past him here? Is that
It costs
squeezing,
us
or is
double since he is 2 sizes. You can actually move through him since he is 2 sizes bigger,
Okay.
but it costs double for each square you're moving. So that would be 10, 20, 30, 40. You would need 45 feet to make it across the room.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm not. I'm just gonna use an action and open this door behind me.
Okay. Roll me
Yeah,
a
I'm not-
D6.
What number do I need? Give me it. A 6.
A 6. Alrighty. You disappear once again. And let's see here.
This time there's temple holders.
Yeah. Shut up. X.
The DM doesn't need your help, folks.
Yeah, dude. Serious, man. Don't give him any ideas.
You appear in the room with Drya and Vex.
Oh, hey guys. How's it going?
Wilhelm appears next to you. Looks like something bit him.
What are you up to?
Well, what happened to you?
Oh, Rock tried to nibble my nose, and
Rock.
I got beat up a little bit. I'm kind of hurting a little bit, but I'm all right. I'll be all right. So, what's going on?
Well,
Now
guess
I
who
know
this
what they.
is?
Who's this? Aaron Quill says.
This
Ah,
is
you must
my-
be Aaron Quill.
Of course.
I am Wilhelm of Emdel.
Of
I am the
Emdel?
Dragon of Emdel. Yes, sir.
Did the Harper send you to kill me?
No, they did not.
Oh.
I don't have anything to do with the Harpers. We were here sent, but we found out that they have created a weapon that can cure you and get you out of this plane back to Shadowfell, and hopefully you can help us get out of Shadowfell. I don't know what my companions have told you, but we're here to help. We want to get out of here and avoid the Beholder if we can.
I see. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Please.
Jeez.
Please roll high.
How about a 18?
18. He's like, okay. I do know how to get back, but we have to get out of Wisteria Vale first.
Right.
Right.
Well,
You-
But
we have to get out of
Okay.
here before I can get to Wisteria Vale.
The problem
Right.
is, okay, well, the problem is you cannot leave Wisteria Vale without the cure.
Right.
Do you
Because
understand?
you'll die. So
You will die.
To get out of here, let's focus on one thing at a time. But do you believe us? We're here to help you. We really want to help you. We want to get away from this Beholder and get you out of this mansion so we can get away from him.
We can all go home.
Well, I
and then we can go home.
definitely want to go home.
Okay. But you're trapped in this room?
Yes. For a couple days
Okay.
now.
Okay. Well,
And probably
so
a trap set by the beholder. So let's see if we can't.
here's what happened to me, guys, just so you know. I went somewhere obviously different than you, and my first visit was a big giant rock who attacked me, and I saw a painting, the back side of a painting, like over there on the room, but it was clear, it doesn't have green slime on it. And I couldn't get to the painting, so I just turned around and opened the door behind me, and then I went to another room that had a banquet in it. And when I actually could touch the painting, it took me to that room that we were in downstairs. And then I was transported after I touched that painting. I went to another room that had Medusas in it. And I ran out the door real quick and was back with the rock. And I went out the door again, but it was a different door that I went out the first time. And then I wound up here. So these are portals to the paintings I think that we saw as we went around the mansion.
Yes. When I touched the one in the library, it sent me here. Speaking of which, I am starving. You guys happen to have any food or drink?
I cast Goodberry.
Okay. You cast. What is this?
It seems small, but it will help you feel full.
He kind of sniffs at it.
It'll give you nourishment for the day.
Well, he knows our areas, so you could tell him the thing, right?
It's called a
Um,
Goodberry.
He eats it. He's like, oh my. It is quite filling. That definitely helps.
Perfect.
Very well.
Well-
How do we get out of here? That
I
goop
vote going
all
through
over
door.
all over the picture. I can't seem to. I tried to get it off, but nothing I have seems to make it go away.
And you've touched the painting itself, the frame.
No, I mean not with my bare hands. Look, it looks nasty.
Well, I say we all hold hands whenever we touch something like this, but why don't we just go over and touch the painting? See if we can all get transported to the room that is,
The library.
yeah, back where you came
Okay.
from.
And we can get out of this building and hopefully
What do you think,
get you
Will?
out
Are
of
you
Wisteria
willing to
Vale.
try that and see if we can get back?
Who are you
Well-
asking?
Quill.
Well,
Oh, sure. I mean, anything to get out of here.
Okay.
let's do this.
Then let's hold hands. We're gonna all four hold hands, and we're gonna go up to the painting and see if we can touch it.
All right.
Holding.
So you touch the painting, but it's like this slime covers it. Nothing happens.
Okay. Let's see. Anybody have a spell? Let's see what we can. How
Let me
about-
see. A dispel magic, maybe.
Do you have that?
Looking.
I have a dispel magic. If you don't,
If you got it, do it.
okay. I'd like to cast. Let me see where I got it. Dispel magic, AJ, on the picture.
Okay.
Can I do
Casting
that?
dispel magic. Give me an Arcana check.
Woo! 17.
17. You cast the dispel magic. The slime is still there.
Okay.
Looks like we have to go through the door.
How about
What
hang on.
door? There are no
There's some doors. That's why I'm focusing on the picture.
Oh,
How about can I cast? We don't have. You guys don't have a magical weapon we got out of this, right? Because none of ours have a plus. No. I don't want to hit it without having something on my.
Somebody sort of does.
I have my fists.
Are they magical? You
Yeah.
have something that makes your fist magical?
Yeah.
Well, can you punch it, buddy?
Yeah.
Before you do, let's. All right, everybody. I'm gonna grab a hold of Fex. Everybody hold each other's hands, and Fex, go up there and see if you can scrape that stuff off or punch it off or something, maybe.
All right. I punch it off.
Punch it off.
Or wipe it off.
Wipe it off.
All right.
Slime.
So, yeah,
Okay.
Bex, with your hands, you seem to be able to move the slime out of the way.
There you go.
interesting.
Cool.
Bex's hands, he's getting kind of like
Magic hands.
Yep. the magic
Magic
from your hands apparently is able to push the slime aside.
Cool.
Well, let's touch the painting again, all holding hands.
Alrighty.
So can you get it all off?
Yeah, he can.
Yeah. I get it
All right.
all off.
All right, then he got it all off. Let's touch hands and touch the painting.
Hold hands and touch paint.
Hold a hand.
Alrighty. You hold hands and touch the painting. Then suddenly you all disappear.
Be fine.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! What? We're on the
We're
wall.
on the balcony.
Oh, we are.
Think,
I'm still on the wall
think.
in that room.
No, you're not on the balcony.
Oh,
I don't know where I am.
Yeah, you're about to find out.
Oh.
We see Bomber and Kel.
Let's see. Come on. There we go. And I need. Where you at? There we go. Little teleport. Alrighty. You all appear in the ballroom with a clutter as you kind of splash out upon the table. Suddenly, there is a very disgruntled roar, and I'm gonna need an initiative.
Ah, jeez. We're screwed. Well,
no, we're not. Ooh, natural 20, 25.
if our companions are watching, it's nice knowing you guys. 16.
here.
17. Where we at? I don't even know where we're at. I didn't see.
We're
Oh,
in the
there I am.
ballroom, dude. We're in front of the click on your icon
Press-
on the left of
Okay, I'm on the
it'll
table.
warp you to.
All right.
Yeah, we're on
That's-
the table. Tab button will highlight you too.
Yeah, we're on the table.
Good party. We're dancing on the table.
What? It's awesome.
Oh, what a feeling.
Yay.
Dancing on
Yay.
the ceiling.
Yay.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Get you guys in order. Try. Have X. Let's see. Ooh. Wilhelm is here. All right. So the other thing you notice is there is another errant quill in this room. He too has a look of surprise on him. As Drya, you are the first to act.
I grab our quill and start headed toward the door.
Okay. So it will be difficult terrain dragging somebody else.
I don't want to drag him. I mean, like, come on, run with me.
Well, it's carrying, pushing, or pulling another creature makes it difficult
All right,
terrain.
that's fine. Fine. So difficult terrain, which is half my current speed, right?
That is correct.
So
So what's your speed? Good easy.
35.
10, 20, 30. So you can go 3 squares, basically, with him, unless you dash.
Let's go ahead and dash.
He's like, what? What's going on?
3 more squares.
Alright.
So dash.
You can move 3 more squares.
All right.
Alrighty.
Get over here.
And you're kind of pulling
Alright.
him by the hand. Alrighty.
I guess we're running.
Any other actions or bonus actions?
It looks like it.
This action. I'll go ahead and put Hunter's Mark on the beholder, just in case.
Alrighty.
And it.
Cast Hunter's Mark on creature. Let's see here. Casto.
Oh shit.
Concentration. Hold on, Fex. Before you get going, there is a legendary action that comes from Renacor. Random Core randomly shoots one of his magical eye rays. Drya, go ahead and roll me a d10, please, since you already went.
5.
5. A blackish ray comes out your direction. I need you, Drya, to make a Constitution saving throw.
So if it's a spell, can I do it with advantage because of my cape spell resistance?
Yeah. Yes. Well, what does it say? Mantle spell resistance. Read the description.
The mantle of skull resistance. You have advantage on saving throws against spells while you wear this cloak.
Let's see here. Good question. It is not a spell, unfortunately. Nope.
Oh well, shit. Oh, so it's a Constitution.
It is a Constitution saving throw.
19.
19. While you feel a little green around the gills, you only take half of 9 points of enervation damage. So you take 4 points of poison damage.
Okay.
You only take 4 points of poison. All right, now Fex, it is your turn.
I'm assuming these guys right here. B and A.
Well, you
Or
notice
pretty
these
aggressive.
suits of armor seem to like stand up whenever the beholder let out a roar.
All right. Then I'm gonna go ahead and attack B then.
Okay.
Where's my fist of glory at? Actions. There it is. Fist of glory. That's what I call it. It's called fisting. 21.
That's more than we probably really needed to know there. So let's see. AC 21 is a hit.
15 points of damage.
All right. 15 points of damage. Put a dent in one of the armors.
And then 16 hit.
AC 16 is not enough to damage this armor.
What? And then I'll just do a regular unarmed strike then on my bonus action. Ooh, that's even worse. 14. Yeah.
Another kick. You're like, ping! Oh, I am punching metal here.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. That is your turn. The creature lets out a growl.
And Quill, where do you think you're going?
As it moves this direction. The people seem to like stammer with fright, as most of them just kind of cower as they kind of like try to get low or out of its way. The creature does rise up into the air. Let's see here. Come here, creature. Making sure it is not near the ground. And he looks down upon you. Dryad, you can feel your hunter's mark go away
Bastard.
as it looks down at you. Let's see. Actually, before it does that, which it can do as a bonus action, it will use a ray. Can use eye rays 3 times. All right. I need each one of you to roll a d10. This is the ray that comes at you.
6.
Bex got a 6.
5.
Dry got a 5, and Wilhelm.
Sorry, what am I rolling? What am I
D10.
rolling?
D10.
D10.
Got it.
As long as it's not a 6 or 5.
A 1.
A 1. Alrighty. Wilhelm. Let's see here. There we go. I need a wisdom saving throw. As magic washes over you.
17.
17. You resist the subtle extra effects, but your mind is racked, feeling like you should obey this creature, but you manage to resist. You only end up taking 4 points of psychic damage. Let's see. Vex. Let's see. There is a pull at your body. I need a strength saving throw. 14. Not enough. As you feel your body moved. Let's see. It moves 30 feet in any direction it chooses.
That's fucked up.
On top of that, Vex, this telekinetic kind of restraint gives you the restrained condition. Until the start of this creature's next turn. Actually, it will take specs. Bring specs up. And move specs near him. he is restrained. Alrighty. Lastly, Dryad. Hey, Dryad, you're familiar with this one? This one already shot at you once. Give me another con save.
$20.
20. You only take half damage, so instead of 8, you take 4 points of poison damage. Alrighty. And creature is done. Wilhelm.
Okay. I am going to move up here next to Quill. And I'm going to pull out the dagger and look at him and say, "Can I stab you, dude, to end this thing that you've got going on? This curse you're under."
Stab?
Well, I don't have to stab you hard. I just need to draw blood because that's what the magic action is for this dagger. It's you have to pierce the skin and
Okay.
hang on. Let me look. Just double check what it said.
Pierce
here.
the skin. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, pierce the skin.
Alright.
So I'm gonna say that to Quill, and I guess I'll try to attack while I'm waiting for his answer.
Okay, go
Is
for it.
that so what does that count as, me pulling that out? Is a free action or?
Yeah, it's free action, and it's your free action to draw a weapon.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try to go. Let's see, I'll save that. Okay, I'm gonna do 4th level magic missile. So that's 7 magic missiles.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah, except as you shoot it at the creature, you notice your magic doesn't work. As its cone is like, its eye is looking directly at you. Phew. The magic is kind of like fades just as quickly as it was appearing.
And so coming from this angle that I'm at, it's not hitting him at all?
The
All right, I'm
creature's eye that is looking towards you, apparently
Oh, it's
its
looking.
cone is wide enough that you are
Okay.
inside this anti-magic cone.
Okay, then. All right. Hopefully Quill will
Quill's like,
accept.
go ahead, please. And he kind of stands there ready for whatever's going to happen.
Oh no.
These animated armors move up towards Drya. Let's see. And each one tries to attack Drya. The first one is AC 14.
Yes.
Second one is AC 7.
Yes.
All right, 2 attacks for each one. So the first attack from the second one is AC 21.
Hit.
It does 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And the second one is AC 9. Not going to do it.
Yes.
As they come in swinging their fists. All right, try it.
All right. Let's see if I can hit Alpha with a dagger. Ooh. That's all I got on me. 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
6 points of damage.
Got it.
All right, try again. Natural 20.
Ooh, very nice.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Got it.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
It does not seem to appear. As you
It's still
try, the
gone.
magic
All
goes away as fast as it appears. As you too
Bastard.
seem to be in this area
The
of
cone.
anti-magic.
Fine.
All
Ugh.
right.
Erg.
Erg.
Next.
X. X, you are restrained and hovering near this creature.
But I can still attack.
I think as you are restrained, you have disadvantage.
Yes.
But before you go, Vex, it is going to use a legendary action to bite you. To make
No.
two chomp attacks. It actually calls it a chomp attack, which is funny.
Really, that's funny.
Gotta make it or
This
It's like a
before you go.
Pac-Man. Chunk waka 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 waka.
Yeah. As a
Uh.
legendary action, he gets 2 chomp attacks. First one is AC 25. Vex.
that hits crazy.
11 points of chomp damage, which is piercing. The second chomp attack is AC 21.
God damn, yeah.
And that is 17 points of piercing damage.
Dang.
All right, now Vex, it is your turn.
All right, I gotta give it all what I got here. Unarmed strike. Oh, with disadvantage. Hold on, let me reload disadvantage. That's my fault. Alright, 16 to hit.
AC 16. At disadvantage is a miss. Does not penetrate his skin as you struggle to kick him in the air.
Alright, do it again. 21 to hit.
21. That does hit. You push through the telekinetic restraints and manage
Fuck.
to
Hey,
punch him for 8 points of damage. Boom. It's one of those, you hit him, he like just barely turns his head and looks back at you like,
fuck it. Further blows in this bitch.
Alrighty. All at disadvantage.
Yep. They're both sucky rolls. That's not gonna hit 15.
That is a miss.
There you go, 22 to hit.
And that is a hit.
I want to try something. What the fuck? 8 points of damage again. I want to try something. Can you roll me a con save?
Alrighty. What are you trying to do?
Stunning strike.
Got it. Alright. He rolls an 11. However, he uses a legendary resistance, one of his for the day, to succeed on that save.
That's good. That's good. Got that out of the way. Let me get rid of my key point there. Can I do each key, right? Okay, cool. I got one more attack. If I hit, then I can do it again. Alright. Please hit. Yes! 27.
That is it. 8
And then now it's going to be 14 points of damage there.
Got it.
And can you roll me another DC? Hold on, let me make sure. Successful save. Once per turn. Okay, never mind. Don't do it.
Got it.
It's once per turn.
Okay.
All right. And then since I hit him, actually, can I hit him and try to push him, I guess? Or topple him? Can I topple him? Can you roll me DC Dex?
Dex save?
Yeah, give me Dex save.
Alrighty. What does topple do? Make him prone?
Yeah, can he prone?
Alright. As you punch him, he bobs a little, but he appears to be immune to the prone condition.
Alright.
Boink. Just kind of bounces like an air basketball, like a balloon. You push it down, it just kind of.
Alright, well, that's good news then. Alright, now we're good.
Alrighty, before his turn, he takes his last legendary action. Vex, roll me a d10. You pissed him off.
Good. Oh, also, that's a D100. That's a D100. Don't do that. Don't do that. There you go.
4. Alrighty. Vex, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. What about a 17?
17. Let's see here. You do manage to resist. However, your body is racked with half of the necrotic damage, so half of 18 is 9 points of necrotic damage. But you do manage to resist the effects of this ray. Alrighty.
Sounds good.
Goes to his turn. Let's see here. Telekinetic ray. Alright, you are no longer restrained since it is the start of his next turn.
Do I fall to the floor?
Yeah, actually you do. Give me an acrobatics check. Actually, you'll take no damage, so that means you will land on your feet.
Yes.
Alrighty. I need each of you to roll me a d10 as he uses his raise once again. He kind of closes his central eye for just a second so that he can use his raise, and then his eye will come back open once again in the same spot. All right, let's see. Who rolled the 1? Bex.
Me.
Bex, I need a wisdom saving throw.
15.
Bex rolls a 15. Alrighty. Bex, you take 12 points of psychic damage. And Rancor is your buddy. You don't want to hurt him. Everything should be just fine.
Charmed.
Wait, I get out. Made a avoid charm condition.
Right?
I think he can do that at the. I think it's a monk thing he can do at the end of one of his turns.
I'm just guessing. Sorry.
Next is Wilhelm. Let's see, Wilhelm. Oh yeah, look, there's that magical green ray. Wilhelm, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Alrighty, Wilhelm. Let's see, you take 7 points of poison damage. And you have the poisoned condition. You have the poison condition till the end of your next turn. While poisoned is this way, you cannot regain hit points.
Okay.
Alright, and Drya, what'd you roll on your D10? Drya. You have Drya?
Yeah.
Drya, just roll a D10.
Roll a d10.
Did you roll your d10?
No, I don't see it up there.
I don't think so. Not this time.
A 2. The one coming towards you, Drya. Ooh, kind of a yellowish ray. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oi, with the Constitution. Oi.
I know, right?
Oh, this one didn't go. 5.
Drya is paralyzed. You will be able to repeat your saving throw at the end of each turn.
Great. Renacor, you suck.
Yes,
Oh, wait, I can't say that. I'm paralyzed.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Blah,
And,
blah,
and he
blah.
once again turns his eye back on as it's looking down towards Errant Quill. And
Shit.
Drya. Wilhelm.
I'm gonna pierce Eric Quill with the dagger.
All right. Give me an attack roll with advantage. He's not fighting.
Okay. Let me. Let's have the dagger on. Is it a different attack than my Oh yeah. I don't know. Is it a different attack than my normal?
The attack with a dagger.
Okay. Oh, here it is. I got it. Yeah. With advantage. Here we go. 24.
24, that's a hit.
So I'm gonna pierce his skin with the dagger.
All right. And do you want to just do like 1 point of damage, or do you like trying to really pierce?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Just enough to do what it's
He goes,
said that we were supposed to do.
ow! Now what? Nothing seems to happen.
If he's protected or something.
Give me an insight check.
Oh. 12.
Well, that was supposed to work. You hit him with the magical dagger.
Well, okay. Then I'm gonna. Can I hand the dagger to Quill at this point?
Sure.
Because he has no weapons, I'm guessing, and he didn't attack the. He's a bard, so all right. I'm just gonna give him the dagger.
Okay. He takes the dagger.
and then I'll end. Well, let's see. I want to stay close to him, but I guess I'll move up here. I just don't want to get in that cone, man, any more than I am.
So you're in the anti-magic cone right now.
Yeah, I am. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. I guess I'll go there, and I still can. Do I have an action attack still?
Yeah,
Or
you
does
you
handing
only
it
use
back-
one you only use one attack.
Okay, so the one attack did.
You
that,
still have
right?
an
Then I
extra
will-
attack.
Yeah. All right, then I will attack with the hand axe on this. Let's see what number he is. Bravo.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry. It should be with. I'm sorry. It should be with the light hammer then, because if I attacked with the dagger, that's my primary.
You could
So
still
light
you could
hammer-
still use your primary as your extra attack. That doesn't matter.
Okay, then whatever.
AC
What do I do?
16 as you hit the armor does not penetrate the armor, unfortunately.
All right, then light hammer. Oh, nat 20, baby.
That is a
31 to
hit.
All right. 11 points of damage.
Got it.
And then that's I get one more. So 29 to hit. Sorry, should have been hand axe, but
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have a dagger anymore. Hand
yeah,
axe. Actually, it would be a light hammer again, wouldn't it? Because
it used to be. Oh, it was hand axe, light hammer, hand axe, light. Oh yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
it should be light hammer again. I was out of. I hit it with the third one on light hammer, so I thought I would go back to dagger or hand axe on the
no,
third
your
hit,
first one
but-
would have been your prime attack.
Yeah, you're right. Got it. Understand. So 1, 2. So this one, light hammer. Oh, crud. 18.
18. That is good enough to make a dent.
It goes again. How about 6 points of damage?
Alrighty. Massive dent. That armor is looking pretty weak right now.
How about I? I'm gonna action surge.
Okay, go for it.
See if I can get these out of the way for us to maybe clear the way to the door. All right, so let me get rid of this. That's better. Okay, sorry. Coming in with it. There we go. Hand axe to hit. 26 to hit.
26 is a hit.
Okay. How about 8 points of damage?
And with that, Bravo goes to pieces.
Then
Suit of armor clutters to the floor.
Alpha, light hammer to hit for 12. Toing.
AC 12 is a miss.
Okay, hand axe to hit.
Is that you
25 to
only
hit.
you only get 2 attacks.
Oh, I thought action surge was a whole new.
No,
Set
no,
of
no. You only get your
action.
you don't get bonus actions or
Okay.
and you can't get your
okay.
nick attack a second time.
Okay, so then I would have had 2 attacks only from the hand axe.
That is correct.
Okay, sorry. Well, they both have the same hit DC.
Yeah.
So all right, then I'm done.
Alrighty. After you, let's see. Dry is 1, 2. Wilhelm 3, 4. Effects is 5, 6. It takes a legendary action. Wilhelm, roll me a d10. You get a random eye ray.
Oh,
4. Actually, you all get a random eye ray. Shoot. Uses eye rays. That's 3 rays. All right. So Drya and Fex both give me a roll. I think. Let me. I'm just double checking this real quick.
And
Oh no, 1 eye roll, 1 eye ray. Just Wilhelm. So don't worry.
okay.
Only Wilhelm. Wilhelm rolled a 4. Wilhelm, give me a con saving throw. Just had to read that for clarity.
God, jeez. 7.
Wilhelm. This necrotic damage rushes over you. You take 27 points of necrotic damage, and you are slowed. Your speed is
what?
halved, and you can't take reactions. On your next action, you can only take a bonus action or an action, but not both.
Okay.
Aaron Quill. He's like, oh, protect us. What am I supposed to do with this dagger?
Pierce your skin.
You did.
Anti-magic zone.
We got to get you out of the anti-magic zone, and then you should probably be hurt. If it's not pierced, then pierce it. But get out of his eye. Move.
Ah! Oh! Oh! No, he's like,
Get out of the flipping room.
So he
or pierce your
goes 10,
skin.
20.
And you got to let yourself be hurt, didn't you? Didn't you say you could
He
not
has to be
hurt?
willing.
Yeah,
No, if
you
he
got to
does it
be
himself,
willing,
he's
dude.
willing.
40. So he runs over here, and as an action, he allows himself to be hurt, but he can't attack himself yet. So the suit of armor attacks Drya, and Drya was what, paralyzed, right? So
Yep.
it has advantage. Drya, AC 15.
Nope.
Thought I would have done better than that. And AC
He's missing the
15.
head.
He's hitting you like he's slapping you. Like slap, slap. You brute, you brute. You horrible brute. Alrighty.
Mhm.
Let's see. After it goes, after the creature goes, it takes a legendary action. And let's see, same numbers. Roll another d6. 1, 2 is Drya. 5, 6 is Vex. Wilhelm's in the middle. Drya, roll me a d10. You get an eye ray.
2.
2. Same. It's the paralyzing eye ray. Roll me another con save.
4.
Oh, you are paralyzed again for another round. It'll take 2 rounds for you to get unparalyzed. Vex.
Mm-hmm.
What am I under right now? I'm under a condition, right? I'm charmed, right?
Oh yeah, check. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want to hurt him. You're like, I don't want to hurt this guy.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a charm. You said wisdom, but I was supposed to roll advantage on that wisdom saving. So what do I need to do to save on this one? Can I get advantage?
So there is no save. However, I think at the end of your turn, can't you get rid of a charm effect?
Yeah.
In one of the monk's abilities, look at one of your features.
Features and traits.
It's something mind, I think. Slippery mind, still mind.
Still mine. So hard to like find through all this. Still mine, still mine, still mine, still mine, still mine, still mine, still mine. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that?
Features and traits.
Yeah, I'm looking. Special traits. Anything special traits? No. Fast features. Yeah, it's self restoration.
And what does it?
Restoration.
And what does it say?
Energy turn, charm, frighten, poison. I
There you
can
go.
remove any of those.
So
I
at
guess
the
end of my turn.
Yep, at the end of your turn, your self-restoration activates, and you free yourself of this creature's charm. You're like,
Well-
whoa, wait a minute. No, I'm not. All right.
Before we do that, can I do patient defense before I did that? No.
Nope,
Yeah.
because you're charmed. All right. The
Oh.
creature, kind of hearing what you said, focuses, or it looks towards Errant Quill, placing the anti-magic beam on Errant Quill.
Well, mother.
Yes, he is. And he uses his eye beams at, let's see, Drya and Wilhelm. I need Drya and Wilhelm to both roll me a d10, and then one of you gets an extra. So 1 through 3, Drya, 4, 5, 6 is Wilhelm. Drya rolls 2 d10s.
Okay, I have an 8. And a 9.
An 8 and a 9. All right, Wilhelm, you're first. The charming ray. Wilhelm, give me a wisdom saving throw.
8.
Oh no, Wilhelm takes some psychic damage. Let's see here. And Wilhelm is now charmed. Wilhelm takes 21 psychic damage. And he is charmed. Drya rolled an 8. Uh-oh, con save.
But none of these, I can't resist anything with the mantle still.
They're not spells, unfortunately. Creatures' abilities like this do not count as spells unless it is a caster.
Okay. Another 8.
8. Oh, you have the restrained condition. As your body slowly begins to petrify. You'll be able to repeat this at the end of your next turn. To see if it gets worse or you shake it. However, the next one is a dexterity saving throw. As unfortunately, this is the disintegration ray.
Shit. Dexterity saving throw. Come on. 26.
26. Let's see. Good. You only take half damage from this. If the damage reduces you to 0, you will turn to dust. So you take half of 30. You take 15 points of force damage.
Okay.
Wilhelm. Wilhelm, hey. Beholder's your buddy. Really. No reason we should be fighting here. We can all get along.
All right, I'm gonna move, but I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity from Alpha.
Okay.
But I'm gonna move over towards Errant. 20.
Alrighty, let's see. It will try to make the armor is not so smart. It will take the attack of opportunity. AC 6.
I'm gonna grab Errant, and I've moved 20, so I can move him back 5 with me. So he's gonna move up space where I was just at.
What are you doing?
And then can I dash as my action
Sure.
and pull him another 15, 10, 15. I'm gonna try to get. Oh, am I already out of the cone? Is that what you're doing?
Nope, that's not me.
Okay.
That's I'm looking at where he's looking at, trying to
Alright.
figure out where
Yeah.
his cone
So
is.
I'm trying to. Yeah. So I go 15 more, and then I'm gonna try to grab or try to take his hand and stab him with the dagger. Let's see if that does anything.
Well,
Oh, wait,
he
no, that's
has
an
the
action.
dagger.
Right.
You gave
so
it to
can
him.
I kind of guide his hand towards it to stab himself or prick his arm or something? Would that be considered an action or
Yeah.
a free action?
That would be an action.
Okay.
Plus, you're standing
then,
on some poor citizen.
Oh well, sorry, so poor citizen. You need to get out the way.
Move, bitch.
Okay. Then yeah. Then can I? Let me see if I still. I think I do. Oh no, only get one. Damn. Crap! I can't attack him. I can't. guess I can't do anything to make him pierce himself with that dagger. So then, okay, I'm ending.
Alrighty.
He'll be out of
Vex,
its range.
you get the eye ray from the legendary action and roll a d10.
What?
How many does he get? Every damn one?
He gets legendary actions per round.
4.
4. Eye ray number 4.
Wait, that's Wilhelm.
It is the
You said that.
slowing ray. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, did you say Vex or Wilhelm?
Vex.
Wilhelm. Oh, Vex?
Vex.
Yeah, I rolled a 9.
Oh,
Vex.
sorry.
Oh, Vex rolled a 9. Well, that's worse. You get the disintegration ray, Vex.
No,
So
that's-
roll me a dexterity saving throw, though. It is your best saving throw.
What the fuck? No, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
You sure?
No. There you go. 28.
28. So you manage to dodge it, being a dexterity saving throw. You don't take any damage as this
Be nimble.
disintegration ray fires at the ground, taking out a chunk of the floor.
Poof.
All right, Aaron Quill. Who wants to roll a d20 for Aaron Quill? It's his intelligence check to see if he kind of understands what to do. He's pretty smart. But he's a bard, so
Alright.
it's mostly charisma. He doesn't have a huge
You want
bonus.
to do it, Drya?
No, not really, but okay.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, I'll do it. If nobody wants to do it,
Alright.
I'll do it.
Roll a flat d20.
All right, here we go. Okay, come on.
He's got a +2.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. The nat 20 rolled over.
All right. He's like, he stabs himself with the dagger, but he doesn't realize he's still in the cone. He takes another point in. He's like, ow, are you sure this is what we're supposed to do?
Yes, get out of the magic cone.
It's like, I can't see the magic cone.
It's outside of his vision. Get away from his eyeball.
Alrighty. The armor attacks Drya. Let's see here. Takes 2 slam attacks at Drya. Drya's still paralyzed, right? Yep.
Yeah.
AC 22.
Hit.
8 points of damage. Second attack. Oh yeah, AC 21. 6 points of
Hit.
damage. Alrighty, it is back to Drya's turn. Drya. Oh yeah, she's still paralyzed. She's got one more turn. She's got paralyzed again. Vex. Into Drya's next turn, she'll be paralyzed.
I thought I had to roll.
Let's see. Is it a roll? It might be a roll. Let me double check. Paralyzed. Paralyzing ray. Oh yeah, you do roll. Yeah, give me a con save. End of your turn. Give me a con save.
It's the end of my turn, so 15.
15. Still paralyzed, unfortunately.
Fuck.
How high up? Yeah, how high is the beholder above?
He is about 20 feet off the ground. Yeah, he's not coming
So
down.
so me getting on this table and jumping. How high can I jump?
What is your strength score? Probably not 20 feet.
Oh no, it's 13.
However, you could run up the wall all the way to the top and jump, because Vex can do that.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Come on, Vex, be nimble.
All right, Vex runs up the wall and
Jump on
makes
his
a
back, buddy.
running jump as he jumps past it.
Stab me in the eye.
Go for it. Go for it, Vex. You're doing
attacks?
wire foo. Yep.
Yep. Attacking. Natural 1.
That is a
Poke him
miss.
in the eye.
Oh, I also 26 to hit.
That's it.
Oh, 15 points of damage.
Got it.
Flurry of blows. 29 to hit.
That is a hit.
14 points of damage.
Got it.
Roll me a con save.
Roll you a con save. For what?
Stunning strike.
Stunning strike. He's got a 21 on his con save.
Fuck. Alright, you got lucky, motherfucker. Alright. Go do it again. Keep going. 30 to hit.
AC 30 is another hit.
17 points of damage.
Got it.
Again. 29 to hit.
Another
That's
hit.
my last one. Oh, I fucked that up. I should have said the other thing. All right, anyways, I'm going to do damage real quick and then say this real quick. All right, so 8 points of damage.
Got it.
And can you roll me a dexterity? No. Strength saving throw.
For what?
Push.
Push. He's got a 22 on his strength saving throw.
There, you passed. And I'm screwed. I fell down.
Alrighty.
Yep.
And yeah.
Hang on for dear life. Ride him like a bitch.
He doesn't take any damage. Alright.
Grab his ice
Creature.
box.
Fex. You're gonna get 2 eye rays this time. Wilhelm, you get 1. Fex roll 2d10. Wilhelm roll 1. Dry is paralyzed, so he's not too worried about it.
Rolled a 10 and a 2.
A 10 and a 2. Alrighty. Number 2, Fex is the paralyzing eye ray. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck. 6.
6. Wilhelm, roll me another d10. He rolled a 10, so you can't get a 10.
Oh, I rolled a 10.
I know, right? Ah. You'll be happy, Wilhelm.
I rolled a 9.
Oh, well, maybe not so happy. All right, so
Damn.
Fex, unfortunately, you get the death ray. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
20.
20. You succeed. And because it is dex, you take no damage. Ooh. All right. Wilhelm, unfortunately, gets the disintegrate ray. Wilhelm, I need a dexterity saving throw.
How about a nat 20, baby?
Ooh, luckily you take half damage. You take half of 50, so you take 25 points of force damage. Unfortunately, if that reduces you to 0, you turn to dust. All right. It is now Wilhelm's turn.
I am.
And he moves the eye to focus it back on Errant Quill.
All right.
It's like
I
looking
am going
straight
to...
at Errant Quill. However, that does break your charm. Actually, I think it breaks your charm, or you get a saving throw because he shot you. Charm condition. Yeah, that does break the condition. You're no longer charmed.
Okay. And am I still poisoned, or did one of my saves, checks, get rid of that? Saving throws get rid of that.
Let me see. That is the innervation ray. No, that was only 1 turn.
Okay, good. So I'm clear. All right, so he's aimed actually right directly at Errant now.
He is.
I'm gonna grab Errant Quill and make for the door.
Okay. So grabbing Errant Quill is your 1 free action. You won't be able to open the door.
Okay.
So 10, 20.
Oh, that was 15.
Yeah,
me.
but moving with him is double.
Yeah, okay. So
And 20, 30. That's 30.
That should be my 30 feet.
Yeah.
So my action is grabbing him.
No, well, your free action.
Free action was grabbing him?
Yes.
So I'm going to use an action to open the door.
Okay.
Trying. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to... no, I'm not, because dash is an action. What can I do?
So
It's bonus actions, all you got left.
All right, then I'm going to second wind myself.
Okay.
Some-
All right, you
That's-
second win yourself. And then Wilhelm, roll me a d10 as he sees you running away with Aaron Quill. You get an eye ray from his legendary action.
Hang on. So when I do second wind,
Yeah,
I get tactical shift.
that is true.
So I'm going to move half distance.
What
with
is
no opportunity.
what's your movement?
So my movement's 30.
Yeah. So
So
you
I've
can
got
move.
15. So I could move another 5, 7 feet
Yeah, you move one square.
with him.
One square with him. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to drag him one more square. Ow. And I'm going to get the healing back.
Yep.
And then, I'm sorry, what were you telling me I needed to
And roll
do?
a d10.
Okay.
You have just stepped out of his cone length, although Aaron Quill is just on the edge of it.
8 is my roll.
8. Roll. Oh, the petrification ray comes towards you. This is... I need a con save.
22.
22. You are fine. You resist this ray. Alright. Aaron Quill. Alright. His turn. Somebody
I
roll
yell at
me.
him, get out the door.
Roll me 2d20. He has advantage. His DC is lower now since he's starting to catch on. But I'll take the higher for his intelligence checks to see if he understands.
So you said 2D.
It's an intelligence check at advantage, so you can roll 2 of them, and we'll take the higher one.
Okay. There we go.
Should not be hard, but there he goes. 13 plus 2 is 15. He's like, ah! And he runs out the door. And he stabs his hand once again with the dagger. And a swirling mist. As you hear Renacor begin to go, no! As a veil begins to overtake all of you, swirling as the scene of the ballroom begins to unravel and disappear. And this is where we will end this session.
Damn it.
Oh, don't, damn it. That's, I'm letting a sigh.
As we will see what happens after he has pierced himself with the dagger. In our next episode of Shadows of Dawn. Thank everybody for watching. We will see what happens to our intrepid adventurers in their next episode. But, fortunately, nobody was disintegrated by the Beholder. At least, not yet.
Not yet. Oh, Lord.
Great.
We'll see y'all. Everybody take care.
Bye, y'all.